And welcome to Benchmonster TV.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condre.
I am the Benchmonster. How is everybody doing this evening?
Thank you for joining us. Always glad to see people here.
Thursday night, 7
Look
p.m.
forward to this. Good to have you.
Hope everybody's
appreciate it.
week went well. Did yours?
Yeah, it was all right.
Okay. We got a meet coming up in 11 days, so you are getting ready, and some of my teammates are getting ready, and we're going to an APF meet, so we will see later on in this episode the openers. They didn't go too well for one of our guys, but it was a technical thing. We'll fix it tomorrow maybe after speed bench.
Really?
Yeah, we talked about it tonight. What's going on in life? Still a war going on over there. Not a good thing. Never a good thing, but we'll see how that pans out. Gas prices, inflation, all that stuff, kind of scary stuff out there. I've got a lot of videos to cover this evening, as we always do. A lot of lifters submitted, a lot of emailed to me at benchmonster@gmail.com. We have the Arnold Classic coming up this weekend. Wish we were there.
I do too.
But we're not.
I do too. We should have.
Well, we got the
I
XPC.
totally planned on it last year, and then I don't know.
Well, you're supposed
They
to
didn't
lift out
have
there.
it,
That's your
then,
show.
With everything that Arnold said, I had heard rumors that they might not even.
Oh yeah, what happened
Arnold
to that
anymore? I just heard all this weird shit, so I kind of
That was last year.
let it go. Well, yeah, but leading into this year, and
Yeah, it's full on out
so
there.
I was just kind of well, I thought bummer. I didn't get my hopes up for it like I did last year. I had every intention. I was planning on. I was ready. I was
scrolling through Facebook and I saw a lot of people
planned to do Mary's meet
at the Columbus meet in Ohio, and I'm just very upset we're not there.
I'm jealous.
And I'm bummed out. I'm depressed.
I know.
Man, because there's so much fun out there.
I know.
Man, seeing everybody. Just the intermingling and eating out and going to West Side and seeing Dave Hoff and seeing all the great lifters and yada yada yada.
There just wasn't much posted about, because even when I did know they were having, I hadn't seen much about the XPC, and so I was just kind of
they're having
it. I just thought the worst, and kind of like I said, just kind of planned to do Mary's meet, and
I know Jimmy
and
Kolb's
then
out
found
there.
out it was going on, and I was like, go, and I didn't know if we should try to scramble and get things ready and do it. We probably should have.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's getting a little late now.
Because I could have done both meets.
We had our own private jet. As rich as we are, we could flew out there on our Lear. Yeah, just gas it up and go. I mentioned Jimmy Kolb, if you didn't hear what I just said. Mr. Jimmy Kolb. I can't wait to talk about him. Can't wait to watch his videos.
Excited. There's already
I never thought in my life. Well, we'll talk about it later, but it's just, man, I can't get over it. 1320. Jesus Lord. Awesome.
Ryan
Crazy.
Mendes.
Okay. Well,
I want to see that one.
Well, that video is not going to be played for a while, is it?
It's kind of down there ways.
Yeah, down there ways. And how many videos did you submit to the show this week?
Well, I messed
Ashley?
up. I was going to submit all my openers, and then
what happened?
I only submitted my squat, which I realized wasn't quite my opener.
I think your problem is you play on your phone too much and watch Facebook or Instagram people's stories. I know that's what you do.
What does that have to do with anything?
Not sending videos because you're screwing around on your phone. We need your videos. This is your show too. They want to see you lift.
Yeah, I usually do send my videos, asshole.
Asshole.
It's not
Okay.
the 2 jobs I work and the hours of training that I do. It's the
3
few
jobs.
minutes that I look at Instagram.
It's more than a few minutes, but that's all right. We'll talk about that later too.
No, I'm usually texting people or returning emails, and you're people bitching.
Well,
But
okay.
I usually do texting somebody or emailing somebody.
I know you're an important person. I wish I was important. I used to be something.
Go
Okay, hey.
on Instagram for a couple minutes,
Right. Let's check out some videos. We got a lot of great people here, and we're gonna start right off with. I got to use a lot of. I don't know why I get these videos and they're cropped 16 or whatever, and I have to use a black backing.
Otherwise,
Otherwise,
the thing is, I can't figure out that part of my problem was I went to submit them, and I wasn't able to edit that. It wasn't letting me edit it, so I had to.
You got a brand new fancy iPhone 13.
Yeah, you couldn't figure it out either, bro.
Well, you got a jinx phone, man. Maybe take it back and get a new one.
My other one edited just fine. This one, I'll edit it and crop it, hit save.
Not you, just all the videos I get. They're just I can't.
Well,
if I enlarge them, they blur. So I got to put them in, and I got to crop them, and I got to use this thing down here. so they don't see us peeking around the corners like this. Hi over here. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, we don't want to see that. Okay, first up, let's get going here. A lot of videos to cover. This individual, Zack Smith, he's coming to the APF meet this next weekend. Supposedly going to squat a grand raw. Younger man, we got him doing 900 raw squat here, and I decided to throw him on the show because he's coming next week, and we're going to video him and see if he's got that 1,000-pound squat. So I'm sorry that we have to do it this way. I have to put up the backing, then I play the video, so it's not the most greatest production, Benchmonster TV show we have these days. One of these days I'll figure out how to do it without having to do this. Let's check out Zack Smith 900 squat. Pretty effortless lift here. I think he's got a grand in him. Strong as hell. That's raw, right, Ashley? The sleeves, that's raw, right? That's what I posted.
Yeah.
Okay. My God, son.
Sleeves is what they call raw, which raw is when you're not wearing a damn
Wraps.
suit. No, it should be when you're not wearing a suit. But now they've got cleansing raw.
Raw with wraps, raw with
When I
sleeves.
started,
What is raw?
nobody competed in sleeves. You wore wraps. This is powerlifting. You're training.
Wraps and a belt is raw.
It was either wraps and a belt is raw.
This new age
Squat
shit
soup is equipped. But
is
now if you wear knee wraps, it's classic raw.
I'm confused.
It's classic because that's
What's unclassic raw?
classically what people have done. That's what people have done. Like that's how it always was. I don't know.
Well, what is was,
Why
and what
it
is will be,
changed. I'm
and
like,
you can't change it.
It's
And
like I've been doing it so long in wraps. I don't want to
Hey.
switch over. But yeah, no raw.
Paul
is-
Loffler doing some impressive benching, and I'm very happy to see him in a band shirt kicking some ass here. Sent me this video to my email. He's doing 805 to a one board. Let's check out Paul real quick. I love that shirt, man. It's a good fit. 805 to a one board. Paul trains like I do, uses a lot of bands and chains and overloads, does a lot of board work. Intense lifter right here. Got a good crew too. £805 is no joke. Takes it out, utilizes the shirt, elbows in the right position. Little teeter-totter there, that's all right. That's why we do it in training. And then we do it consistently over and over again.
Strong though.
Strong man right
as
there.
hell. Yeah.
Paul, I gotta find out what Paul's weighing these
Looking
days.
really good.
I don't want to throw out a number if it's too low or too high, but
Yeah.
is Paul?
If you don't know,
I don't know,
throw out a
but
number,
Paul is on the show and
looking good, looking strong.
looking strong.
Good lift.
One
A
rep
lot of
max.
freaking weight to press.
We know one rep max.
One rep max.
This was kind of cool. He sent this to me in an email, and it's him doing 507 for 3 reps in the Mindy X Factor shirt off of what I thought was 2 boards. He looks really good in his shirt. It's real tight on him. I really like the fit. I know he wants to do some denim lifts, but a band shirt is looking really damn good on him. Good form too. Mendelson's coaching him, so he's getting the best coach. At the best gym, Mindy's
You've got
gym.
to be a special kind of person to have him coach you.
One
I
rep
don't
looking
think I
good.
could
Look at that
take it.
shirt, though.
Yeah,
it
that
is
looks
beautiful.
good.
on you, man.
Nice one rep.
Yeah, I wish I had a shirt that fit like that.
Incredible.
I was supposed to get an X Factor, but Mendelson just forgot about me. That's all right.
Do you really want one?
Well, I'd want one that fits. I got a lot of shirts, and then I like to, when people want to lift in them, I have shirts to offer. All my guys lift in shirts that are my shirt. I got so many shirts out. Like I should have a list because how many shirts does Heinz have of mine? Like 5
I have
or
no
6?
idea.
Yeah, it's crazy. Cody Plum is not letting a broken arm, 13 screws and 2 plates in his frickin' arm slow him down.
No.
He's doing some lifting too, and I got to put up the backing, of course, here. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
But let's see what Cody Plum's doing. He's doing 135, 2
I don't
chains,
know how
floor
he's
press
freaking doing
with
that.
1 arm.
That's insane.
I want to try it. That's like some
God, I
whoa,
just don't want to see him
careful.
get hurt. I know. I mean, that's super impressive.
Tons of power.
But oh my gosh, I just don't want to see him hurt the other arm.
Well, that's a talented balancing act too. I've never done that.
Yeah, like I don't know.
No stability, but he's not letting. I mean, he's squatting. He's doing.
Oh, I know.
We
The safety
posted
bar
him
squat and the freaking
dumbbell presses.
I'm not sure which is more impressive.
He's kicking some ass, dude.
The squatting or the one arm floor press is pretty badass. I thought like when I had only one arm, I was doing one arm deadlifts, but a one armed freaking floor press.
I can't imagine the balance that takes.
Can't.
That is interesting. Way to go, Cody. You're not letting nothing slow you down, and you're just kicking ass.
He's probably really good at one armed push-ups if he wants to do them.
God, I haven't done one of those in a long time.
You can balance like that, but you totally can do it.
Let's check out Tim Odell. He sent me a video here of a 260 raw bench chasing a 300, of course. And he's going to get it.
Hells yeah.
Looking good there, son. Boom.
Go.
It all starts in the gym. It all starts.
Very nice, sir.
Awesome lift, Tim. Thanks for sending that to me, by the way. I appreciate it. This guy impressed me. And he is John Leflame, Laflamee, doing a 429 squat at 180 body weight, 71 years young.
Damn.
My dad is how old?
That's crazy. Like 72 or 73.
This guy, that's why it made me impressed. I saw this guy at 71, and I'm looking at my dad, and he's just thrown in the towel.
Yeah,
and
but I was like, he doesn't take good care of himself.
This guy's impressive. Let's put the backing on. Let's check out 71
your dad
years young
stopped
here.
Trying a long time ago.
I'm impressed with this guy.
This should be your dad. Your dad should have kept powerlifting. Like
this guy's impressive. 71, and he squats very deep. He's on the platform.
Jesus.
Good Lord. That is impressive. Come on.
It's a nice lift.
My hat's off to you, John.
Very nice.
Way to go, sir.
Very impressive. That's awesome. I love it.
That is cool.
I love it. Yeah.
That made my day when I saw that, because I was like 71, Bill Gillespie, 1100 bencher.
Like,
this guy's squatting at 71.
70, 80, and then just the fact that you're doing it is impressive.
It's impressive.
And if you can hit some bigger numbers.
Had this guy on the show, his videos anyway. Great deadlifter. I think he pulls damn near 1,000 pounds in contest, or close to, or has done, or will do. Jamal Browner. He's doing 904 pounds for 3 reps. I got to put on the backing again. I'm sorry. Let's check out Jamal Browner here, doing 900 for 4. No straps. That's why I chose this one. So you got to have grip strength too. Probably could have done a lot more than that.
Well, yeah, that didn't even look like.
Look at that.
How many
was
reps
it?
was that?
That was 3.
3. Okay, that's what I thought.
Crazy, huh?
You said 4, but okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that's...
Yeah, impressive.
All the videos so far have been very impressive.
Got a couple of videos here of Daniel Ryhov, R-Y-J-O-V. I want to say that
to do that for 1 is insane.
The J is silent, I think.
Easy. You probably could have done 5. You're moving really quick. I'm like not done talking about a video, and then you're like on the next one. Can we?
I'll slow it down.
Like talk about the lifts that we've seen first
yes.
Before
I
we
get
move to
excited.
the next one. I'm like, jeez.
I'll slow it down. Okay, Daniel.
We're not on a timer.
405 for 4 strict press. Now these are impressive because they're very strict. So let's check out 405.
Holy crap!
What?
Overhead press.
This is the shit right here.
So, like not totally listening to.
You want a big bench? This is something you got to do.
Jesus, most guys would kill to bench this raw.
225 I can do for a couple reps. This guy's doing 405.
That's nuts. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, you want a big bench, you got to do over OHPs like that. Strict too. No leg drive.
Do you know what he can bench press?
Close to 680 right now. I got him doing Daniel, same guy. We're doing 645 bench press here. Let me put up the backing again, and we'll go back to Mr. Daniel and a little 645.
Damn.
He tried 675 recently and just missed it.
Wow, that looks really good. That was nice and smooth.
What's it like to be strong?
It must be nice. I don't know.
I wish I could do that. Okay, now this is the one you wanted to see. Where we at?
Was this the Mendy and Ryan one?
This is this kid's name is Ryan.
Oh, I thought it was you. I thought it was like
Leo?
Mendy something. Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
He was at Mendelson meet because Mendelson is coaching or head judging and coaching at the same time as he does.
Is he his coach or was he just?
He
was kind of coaching everybody
on the
when he was.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Anyway,
it's hard to say who he was actually working with.
so Ryan here is doing a 683. He's in a Mindy X Factor, and he's setting the all-time junior world record bench press. And I want to say that would be in the IPA since Mendelson. It was Mendelson's meet, so. This looked really good. His technique is flawless in the shirt, and that's why I got excited when I watched it.
He's on the microphone.
Right? We can't get him talking because there's music playing. But no, his setup, his descent, his press is very, very perfect. He's got his band shirt technique down. This looked really good. This was a great lift. I was impressed. Good fitting shirt. Take it at arm's length. Watch the descent. Good build up. That's perfection right there. And you got more in the tank, son.
Oh yeah, easily.
That was
definitely more in the tank.
I just thought that was just perfect descent. And then spread the bar and just threw it up.
Very solid.
Okay, Jimmy Kolb. What do we know about Jimmy Kolb? What do you know?
Strong.
Well, last week we
1320.
Well, last week we said we showed a 1200 video that he was going to open with. I think Jimmy Kolb actually opened with 1255. I'm pretty sure. I don't quote me on it.
Crazy, Jimmy.
I think it was 1255. But anyway,
unreal.
As you all know and all have seen because it's all over the internet and it should be. It's the most greatest freaking bench press on the planet Earth. Mm-hmm. I thought when I did 800 that was something. Wow.
At the time it was.
It was.
I
mean,
1,000-pound
bench used to be something.
You paved the way and kind of showed people like,
right.
This is impossible, or this is possible, this is possible, this is possible.
But Jimmy.
And then, I mean, like, didn't you like send him a nice thing and then he sent something really nice back to you?
He did, a voice message, a voice memo, a text message. Yeah, it was
a very, very nice message.
Very nice message back. Yeah,
That's
Jimmy.
The other cool thing, like, he's a badass on the platform, but he's like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Like, just
carries himself well, ambassador to the sport.
Totally.
I think I just repeat myself.
Him and his wife are both
just awesome people.
Awesome, amazing people.
So I got a front and a rear video because I wanted to have both. So we will play Jimmy Kolb's 1320 front. And everybody's seen this, but I've watched it 100 times and I want to watch it 100 times more. So this is the front view. This is just impressive. Unreal. Well, and the more I watch it, the he's got perfect technique, obviously, but his 3-man handoff is just perfection. I mean, they are in tune, they're in sync. I mean, they just get it out where he needs it. Everybody's on point. There's no teeter. They set it right in his line. Oh, Jimmy, awesome. Great hold to show control. Legitimate pause.
Jeez.
And then Jimmy just takes over. And that lockout, nobody can refute that.
Oh, no.
No.
Nothing to be said there.
That is
beautiful.
effing crazy.
Beautiful. You cannot... I mean, even the TikTok trolls can't say,
TikToks, yeah, don't forget about them.
God, they're terrible. Just terrible.
Well, I don't read into those. But anyway, let's check out Jimmy's rear video. This one's kind of cool, too, because you can see the shirt work. You can see just a whole bunch of stuff that you can't see from the front. Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
I mean, this is just, wow. This is badass, man. See, Jimmy does these kind of weights in training. Trains with heavyweight and you bench heavyweight. Oh my God. That is beautiful. Damn, son. Perfect lock. Perfect fitting shirt, too. Wow. wow. Like, I'm just like, wow.
I know.
That is fucking
It's
awesome, dude.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
Amazing.
That is something, you know, and you look at Jimmy.
Again.
Yeah, we will have to have him on again. That would be good.
He was a great guy.
Where's he going next, do we think? I mean, if we had to rub the crystal ball and say, well, next time Jimmy competes, does he do a 1350? Does he go 1375? Does he go 14? I mean, it's his court, man. And it's his.
Like he had more. Oh yeah.
He's got more in him too. And I am impressed. Wow.
Very impressive.
Yeah,
I mean,
stuttering
I
and
can
biting.
say it 80 times. Like,
Yeah.
Can't say enough about.
I can't say enough about it. That is just, I never thought in my lifetime. But, you know, then again, like I say, I watched Jimmy in his training. We see Jimmy doing 1,400 board presses and such. And, you know, so.
I mean, it's impressive to squat that. And you're talking.
You got to hold it and move it
chest.
and lock it and put. Geez, son.
It's wild. Like,
That is just crazy, man.
wild.
That is a strong SOB.
Yeah.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. Well, how are we going to move on from that? Okay, where are we at? I thought this was interesting. Dustin McFarland. This was on. He sent me this video on Instagram. And I looked at it, and I couldn't figure out if it was like an exhibition lift. But what's going on here? He's at the Wabdal High Desert Push-Pull Classic, disabled 1 division, and he's doing some pulls from a seated position. And the disabled 1 division options are seated or kneeling. I'm not familiar with. I lifted in Wabdal for many years, but this disabled division is very interesting. This individual, according to his Instagram page, is also living with stage 4 cancer.
No.
Yeah, that's what it said. I'm going to go ahead and play his lifts here. He's doing 3 lifts, 705, a 771, and an 806 at 220 body weight. It's kind of interesting. Let's check it out. Kind of from a seated position. This is a disabled division. It's kind of interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Of course, Wabdal Federation is President Gus Ruthwich, who got my bench press career started. But this is kind of a cool thing, and I've been messaging him back and forth to make sure I was introduced everything correctly here. And yeah. And living with stage 4 cancer, sir, that is, wow.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Where are we at now? Oh, we played the video like this not too long ago.
The
what the F thing. The guy that had all the,
mate.
the guy that had the squat.
Is
and
it the same guy?
Same guy, but he's got a girlfriend involved. One Rep Mex sent me this video and said that you and I should do this.
All right.
So let's check the, this is kind of like, just watch it here.
Okay.
So basically, we got a girl bench pressing. She's laying on a bench.
Okay.
We got this guy here that had a bunch of doohickeys hooked to the bar, a pair of shoes, protein jug over there, and he's going to pick what seems to be a something up that's got some vice grippers on it, bowling shoes, a telephone, and his girlfriend pressing dumbbells. Not something you see every day. Kind of cool. He's got a lot of stuff in his garage.
One more time.
Yeah, I don't know. Entertaining to say the least. You don't see it every day.
Yeah.
But I just kind of like say, what the F?
Yeah.
Entertaining.
That's cool though. With it, we should try that. You think you can do it?
Well, what do you mean? Just grab a bunch of stuff out of our garage and hang it from barbells?
Well, what they just did. Yeah.
That would require me to do a deadlift.
I know.
And Benchmonster, no deadlift.
Maybe we'll do the opposite. I'll deadlift you and a whole bunch
Machete, don't text. Benchmonster, no deadlift.
Is that like, does he say that in a movie?
I think he says that Machete kills 1 or 2. One of those ones. We ate at his restaurant too, Daniel Trejo.
We did.
Trejo's Tacos. Delicious.
We're in LA.
Ashley Squat. What's that?
Probably Ashley squatting.
Who's she? Let's check it out. I don't know anything about it, so
some random girl.
Maybe you can talk about it. You know anything about it? You just walk us through it. Tell me what's going on. Hey, that's me.
So that was. There's supposed to be more videos than this, but I dropped the ball, so I apologize. This is The bar is 55, so that should be 370.
Did you see me flex my tricep?
Oh no, I
Missed that? Okay.
I missed it.
Okay, 360.
I was counting.
That's a good
yeah.
squat.
No, it's 370.
Oh, 370.
Because the bar is 55. Right, let's see here. 315, 325, 335, 345, 355, and then 360, and then 10 pounds more for the 10-pound bars. So
They look good. Good depth.
370, yeah. Thank you. Should have a couple more, but I dropped the ball. I wanted to have my openers, and that's not my opener. That's more like second attempt territory.
Looks good.
That would be a meet PR, not gym PR, but that would be a meet PR.
Well, that's the whole point, going to the meet
So that's
and getting PRs.
Like I would do my opener, which I haven't totally locked in, but somewhere close to 15 pounds underneath that, we'll see, and then that would probably be more like second attempt territory, which in kilos it's 369 or 374. So
Okay.
kind of see what the opener looks like and go from there.
Then do it.
So,
You got a meet coming up in 8 days.
I should have my bench opener and my deadlift opener, but I didn't get a chance to make it on time. So probably
Next
I'll
week's
put it
show,
next
maybe?
week. I'll have all yeah.
Yeah, and then when we get back from the contest, we need to have a guest. I want to try to get Joseph Tumbarello on here. And,
we got to have the meet recap show.
Oh, meet recap show.
Then we need to have
Okay.
That's what I would.
Okay, let's go to speed bench. We're doing the last 2 weeks before a meet. Ashley, what do we do?
Opener.
On speed day?
Oh, I wasn't really listening. Sorry.
Opener on speed
I just
day?
heard, what do we do?
Let's check out speed
I
bench.
wasn't listening very well. Then why are you asking me? I don't know what you're doing.
Speed day's Friday. You're in the gym. All right, so we're 2 weeks out. That means
Okay,
45 to 50% with 2 chains. And when we're 1 week out, like tomorrow, we will do 3 chains and drop the bar weight a little bit. Because there is explosive strength, there's speed strength, there's strength speed, and there's maximal strength. I need to go on a diet after the meet, right? Actually, I'm speed benching, like I'm competing, but I'm not.
Yes, you should start eating cleaner. I agree.
9 sets of 3 is on the menu, so everybody does 1 grip. Chris Logman here is doing all 3 lifts at the meet, right, Ashley?
I
Push,
think
squat,
he ended up
bench, and dip,
deciding
all
to,
3.
Yes,
Okay.
I thought it was what I had heard last, I believe.
There's only 3 of us speed benching, so we didn't need to go 55,000 miles an hour. Usually we have 4 or 5 people, but today we had 3. Heinz looking good. Good control, good speed. Me, I don't know. I usually do 5 sets of 5 because I really don't do very much. But I like chains a little bit. My 1 rep max.
Yeah, I know.
is a
Every
little
time I go
lower.
to say 1 rep max, it's now 1 rep max.
It's a little lower than it used to be at 600,
You
but
did that the other day.
I
too.
do the best I can do until they
is your
stick a
1 rep
needle in
max.
my neck, and then we'll see what happens from there. Gotta get some physical therapy done tomorrow at noon.
Oh, it's tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow at noon. That's not gonna do anything,
Probably not.
but I gotta do it. Think they're just gonna do a little bit of neck exercises and just piss off what's already hurting. So be it. Okay. 9 sets of 3 are done. Then dumbbells are used or utilized. Seated, decline, flat. Pick an angle and go 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. Back to back. One person gets up, one person gets down. Normally, I would grab about 100-pound dumbbells, but if you guys only knew the neck C6 vertebrae thing going on that's impinging my right arm, sometimes makes it painful to do things. Disappointing and depressing, but I still show up. This was an exercise done the week before with a straight bar, so now we pick football bar. Special clips there with carabiners on them, and we take my chains, which are 5 feet in length, find the center link, and connect it to the carabiner. Sets and reps are high volume here, so it's 6 sets of 10 at a minimum, 60 to 100 reps. Sometimes five sets of 15, that's 75, so on and so forth. Love tricep exercises. They all work. Pick a couple, make some progress on them. We should do them a few weeks in a row and then switch them. But we switch them every workout. I decide these tricep exercises on the way to the gym. I have a 2-minute drive, and on the way there, I think, what can we do that's going to piss off everybody's elbows? Yeah, I say that, but trying to strengthen the ligaments and tendons that run over into the forearm there on the underside of the elbow. This puts a lot of strain. One thing you don't want to do here is you want to come down and not let the, don't do touch and go on the ground. You want to come down, let the bounce come out, but you need to stay static. Muscles have to be still enacted. You don't want to relax and start. When you come down with a barbell in a contest to your chest, you don't relax and start. You stay tight and then explode. Similar thing here. Come down, bounce, come out, and explode. Bounce, come out, stay tight, explode. If you let go and relax, you will irritate things on the underside of your elbow that will hurt day in and day out because there's no let up here. Everything that we do extension-wise, rolling dumbbell-wise, involves these muscles and tendons that we're training. And believe me, I have done it. And once they get inflamed, they hurt really bad. And when you're sitting on the toilet and you bump your elbow on the toilet paper roll dispenser, you will cuss a lot. Or bump anything. We haven't done JM presses in a while. But we do something similar on max effort night. Ashley does a lot of dumbbells on the bench. I see it time and time again. That's like a lot of things she does, right?
Yeah, incline.
Incline.
Flat bench. Floor press.
So that was a palms facing exercise. Now we do a palms facing away. I brought the fat grips in from my truck. Decided to get on the incline and do extensions. See how I'm letting my elbows come out from underneath the bar. I don't know why Heinz is looking at the door. He lost focus there. Now see, Heinz here is doing a press. This is something totally different.
Did you correct him?
I did not, but I saw it when I put the video together. He's not rolling back and doing extension.
No, his elbows need to stay in the same spot and just the
path of least resistance.
forearm should.
Now we got a quarter on there. And see how you roll it back. Roll it back. See, gritting teeth. Hard. You got to roll it back. Elbows out from under the bar. Elbows in. Trying to keep the elbows in, too. Notice. Now, Heinz is going to do the same thing. See this? That is just a press, not an extension. Can we all agree on that?
Mm-hmm.
He is found guilty.
Yeah, but you got to tell it, like, 'cause
I probably see it, but that works too. I mean,
that's a lot of weight
but
to
he's
try
not,
to do an extension with.
It's hard. Fuck yeah, it is. I'm trying to get strong. Okay, I's, Y's, and T's. Leaning on an incline. We didn't have any little dumbbells over there because they were all throughout the gym. So we had to use 10-pound plates. So 10 T's, 10 Y's, and 10 I's. You can start with T's or start with I's. Ashley, do you do these?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These are one hell of a pump.
Have you ever done them on the floor?
I's, Y's, and T's on the floor? No. We'll have to video that.
I prefer this way, but one of the people that ran my program had me do them like laying on the floor.
I didn't want to do any pressing movements. I want to really save these front delts on him, particularly for his last heavy bench workout that we'll see next. So this is just basically a pump. Yeah, it hurts, but nobody said this was comfortable. So what?
Well, is this Tuesday or Friday?
This is Friday.
I thought it was Friday.
3 p.m. Start time.
But yeah, maybe.
1 hour workout. This is one hell of a pump. Like, look at my head's getting purple, about ready to explode. It is Pumpasaurus right here. When I got to the T's, I was like, oh my God, like just blown up. It'd be nice if we had dumbbells, but like a 15. I mean, the 15s were in over there. Should have grabbed them.
They are.
Yeah, that's a son of a bitch, let me tell you.
15, yeah.
Oh, well, speed bench is over. Bye, speed bench.
Bye, speed bench.
Hey, how about max effort?
Max effort.
Okay.
Want to see
Max effort. Basically what we're doing. I didn't get much of a workout in on max effort night. I was bouncing around helping too many people, and that shit's going to stop because I want to work out too. But my priority was Heinz. He is getting ready to compete, and I wanted to make sure that his shirt was fitted correctly. He's wearing a Phenom, and we were going to do some shirt adjustments, and we'll all watch it happen here. He does really great on boards as we work down. But when the board went away, he definitely misgrooved or something happened. Either his sleeve, tricep support line creeped up, and because what he did is he handed off for me and had his shirt on. So there could have been some shirt malfunctions that occurred, or it could have been a technical error. BJ Dirk, who trains with us now, told me that as he was doing, I'm videoing, so I'm over here in front of the bench. He was on the side doing a side hand. No, I wasn't. I was handing off for him. I'm sorry.
Wait.
That's the video I've been watching all day. I've been watching this video trying to figure out where did we go wrong, what happened, why this happened.
You said that, and I was like, that's not right. You wouldn't be standing there.
I was handing off.
While Heinz was going.
But there's so much that I'm looking at, you know, when I'm handing off, but I miss little tiny things. But BJ saw it and said that on the way down, he actually rainbowed to his belt a little bit at the very bottom, and that could have been the culprit. Let's check out max effort night. I like to start off with my 1 rep max of 325.
Well, oh no, it's
not. I am.
Good
yeah.
Night. No, it's not.
I suck.
Oh,
that's all I can do.
No. Okay, so
High
at least 500 right now.
Oh, bullshit.
You just would want somebody to stay in close, just in case the arms start giving out. If your arm held in there.
These videos go quick because we got a lot of people benching. So. Dan Logman with a little, what?
Who's that?
Where are you pointing at? That's BJ Dirk over there.
Okay, BJ.
So here's Heinz with 495 to a 1 board. And I believe it kind of locks up. Let's check it out. Great descent. Elbows are kind of where I like them. Shirt's building, head back, chest up, and there. And I was like, let's pull the sleeve down a little bit for you and add 10 pounds. So we got the tricep support line behind his tricep pulled down a little bit. Good form. And looking a lot better.
How much was that?
525. I'm just playing around.
That was really,
I'm just being, I don't know what I'm doing.
Easy.
I had no plan for the night for me. So here he is with the opener. BJ's coaching him, giving him some cues. I'm just handing off, and I don't see what happens here, but I think at the last 4 inches, it just looks like the bottom came out of the shirt. Great control. He's building it up like he's lowering it on a spring. And right here, it kind of went, It kind of sunk. And that's not the way it should look. So we're going to fix that tomorrow. We're going to do some tweaks. Brandon Horse got a 2008 Phenom out of my closet. And that would be the old material, ladies and gentlemen, when Inzer used to make great shirts. This is one of them. Stretchy material. And I know it's a 2008 shirt because the pattern number underneath the underside says February 08.
There you go.
And that is a stretchy shirt. Here's Brandon Horse, 605. This is probably his opener for the meet. This was really good. I torqued down the sleeves behind his elbow. Behind his tricep, I mean. And he got some boing out of this shirt. Boing. That's the way it should look for everybody. SSB bar. They bought this, brought it into the gym. So I was a little confused on how to do it properly. So it was kind of an extension press. I think it's a JM type movement. I was doing it high to my face, and then they said, well, take it out further so it comes to your throat maybe. I really like this bar. Seen this exercise done many times on the internet. Now we have one of these bars. I think they have the grips that go in the front, and they just have them out of the apparatus at this time. So this was like a JM, modified JM press extension. Kind of fun. I keep hitting my head on the thing. Thank God it's got pads on it. So this time I brought it out a little further, decided to roll it back to my throat. Probably could have put 315 on there. I really like this bar. I know I said it twice now, but I like new toys. Tape presses. Elbows out, completely flared, and it's an extension. I think, who actually invented those? I think a guy, Williams presses is what they used to call them in the 70s. BJ doing them correctly. Elbows completely out. I love it. Good form. Once again, when the dumbbells are at chest level, you do not want to relax. You want to stay tight. We did lower reps. Forrest here. I didn't like the way these looked on him when I watched the video.
Really?
Well, he could be
more controlled.
His arms a little straighter up and really forcing them in tighter. Puts a lot of more stress on the elbow.
Really? I would think having them out wider would be good.
We did a shoulder press machine after that, and I opted out of push downs because at that point it was late in the evening, and 2 hour and 20-minute workout is good enough. Days of being in the gym for 5 hours are kind of outdated, unless we're doing a board press like we used to back in the day, where we would go. In my case, I would go 1,000 pounds off of a board, 3 or 4 2 boards, and do like 3 or 4 sets of triples, something like that, in which the rest periods are much longer, and usually that would peter me out to where we wouldn't do a lot of tricep work afterwards. But my main concern was trying to get Heinz corrected in his phenom, because it didn't look good, and a 545 opener should be like flying out of his hands. But it was like a 2-stage lift. He came up, shifted, and did some weird shit. I did not like it. So spoke with him tonight. We're going to speed bench tomorrow, put him back in the shirt. Just the sleeve, tricep support line. No, because he's going to do a negative. He's going to go 2 board, 1 board. May touch, and we're going to pull up 50% of it and have him press 50. We're not going to tax him at all. We're just going to do some shirt tweaks tomorrow.
Shirt, it might not tax him too terribly.
No. And then I figure he's got 6 days off to the meet. He'll be fine.
True.
Other than that, the workouts are going to be pretty slim. I don't know what, as far as Tuesday night, I don't know. I don't think Dan, I don't think Heinz are going to do anything. BJ and myself will probably go crazy in shirts. Since I didn't do jack shit in that workout, really. So I should be fresh for Tuesday and try something. I don't know what I'll do, but maybe it's time to put 1,000 back on there. And I don't know.
You just got done telling me you can't do anything.
I still, it's in, even though I'm effed up, I still do it.
Especially, yeah.
The problem is this arm, there's no
you
stability. It just, it wants to fly out here. It doesn't stay in tight. It's a weird, cruel impingement that I have. God is punishing me. I must have done wrong something in my life. I've never done anything wrong.
No, I mean, everybody goes through injuries, and
hopefully we get to the cortisone shot soon and it reduces
pull out.
inflammation and something great happens. We will
it'll
see.
get taken care of. It's just, I know it's not happening near as fast as you want. That's how.
Well, Jimmy Kolb has just set the bar way up here, and hey, I'm crazy enough to go after it if I was fresh. I got no qualms about it. Yeah, numbers don't intimidate me. I've held 1280 in my hands before.
In a regular shirt.
12 in a regular, it was a Titan shirt actually at the time.
Really?
Titan 3-ply. That was a Titan shirt I used. Yeah, it was a 3-board press. We had 1200 on the bar.
The time at
Universe Gym, and I couldn't get any more weight on the bar, so we added chains.
We couldn't,
Yep. That was a long time ago. I missed that. Missed those days. Ashley, we got some chat box questions here, and let's see what they're saying. They don't want to hear me talk anymore.
Well, I
sound
mean,
like a broken record.
You're gonna be talking here.
Oh.
I mean, we will be, I guess. Hopefully they're not too sick of me yet. Might be talking. We got Paul Loffler, who was here first, here early.
Hey, thanks, Paul. Thanks for joining us, Paul.
Love it. Hey, guys, how's it going? It's going pretty well, Paul. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? How's your week been? Hopefully well. Thanks for joining us. CJ Morgani. I'm sure it will be covered, but just want to give a shout out to Jimmy Kolb for being an absolute animal. Yes, absolutely. We really can't say enough about it, can we? It's just out of this world. He's just pushing the envelope for what the human body can do. Like, that's how much you can press. It's crazy.
He's got more in the tank too, which is cool.
There's more coming, which
we haven't seen. I mean, Jimmy's just scratching the surface.
Yeah, there's a comment down
1500.
Here. Well, I'll save it for when we get down.
Well, you should go in order.
What is? I'll save it for later.
Same thing.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. Showbit Jane. What's up, Benchmonster family? How's everybody doing? Hey, Showbit. Thanks for joining us. Always great to have you here. We're doing well. Been a decent week. Hopefully everybody else is doing well in our little Benchmonster family here. Hopefully everybody's having a great week. Hopefully you had a great week, Showbit. How are you doing? Again, thanks for joining us.
Did I mention I reached out to John Alec, Darkside, today or yesterday, the day before?
You did not.
Because I'm asking for some items at cost, so we can have a giveaways on our 100th episode.
Our 100th episode is coming up fairly soon.
Mr. Alec and all the important people on this earth are at the Arnold while we're here at home in our basement in the studio.
We don't have
petting
to
our cats.
That. God, how cool would it be to be doing our show from the Arnold? Like running it on Instagram Live or something.
Probably could.
Like special episode over on Instagram Live and like walking around the Arnold and
well, that's not happening.
Posting up
quit talking about it. It's upsetting me.
I know. Kind of upsetting me too.
All right. Continue
Next year, man. One Rep Max. Hey, what's up? How was your week? Good to see you, One Rep. Our week was pretty good.
Yep.
Can't complain too much. How was yours? Hope things are going good for you.
Looking good in that Mindy X Factor shirt.
How's your new job? Did you start your new job yet? Wondering how that's going. I feel like I asked that last time, but I can't remember if it got answered or what he said. So I know you had a new job that you were talking about.
Yeah.
So let us know how that's going. I didn't make that up, right? Like, no. That's okay.
And he's been doing some arm wrestling in the bar.
Really?
Remember that time? Yeah, he arm wrestled somebody.
Yeah.
That's One Rep.
Still arm wrestling people. Any good stories with that? In the last week or two since we last talked about it? Was it last week that he mentioned?
He mentioned it. Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because he used some technique that I taught him. Yeah. Yep. Tim Odell.
Okay. I still remember the time where you told me that I could have all the money in your wallet if I could beat you in arm wrestling.
Did you beat me?
I was so determined to do it because it was.
How much money was in my wallet that day?
Thousands.
Really?
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
When I was rich.
You just had it in there. There was a specific reason that you had it. That was why it was such a that's why it jumped out. I don't even remember why we were talking.
I might be
about
rich at the end of the year with the price of dryland wheat going up because of what's occurring in the sanctions of agricultural goods in other countries. And my wheat land is really looking good. I'm excited about that. Inherited that, so
yeah.
might buy a new car. You know what I seem like getting us?
No, you just bought a new
Mopeds.
car that you don't freaking use.
Mopeds. We need mopeds. I thought about it today.
Why moped?
Just drive around
why
town.
Not like a.
Just like little mopeds, you and I, like just driving around. I don't think you need like a motorcycle endorsement to drive those.
Oh, is that okay? I was
Yeah,
like, why
just
not
little-
a motorcycle? Okay.
No, I'll probably get killed
Okay,
on a
moped.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
All right, one rep. What's
Probably
you got to
both
say
will.
here?
Oh, no, we missed Tim Odell.
What's
Sup, guys? How's everyone doing? We're doing well. Thank you, Tim. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Always a pleasure having you here.
awesome bench, Mr. Tim Odell?
Very nicely done.
260 looking
good,
strong.
Looking strong. Love it. Love it. 1 rep max. By the way, I got a major chisme. Am I
Spanish
saying that
for
right?
gossip.
The white girl coming out in me here. That's Spanish for gossip.
Okay.
Even though I probably butchered how you say it. Not gonna drop names, but a mutual. Oh, you guys are all know. You'll all know when I finish reading this. Not gonna drop names, but a mutual friend of ours said something to the effect of, "I'm gonna be." Wait, hold on. I'm not. Okay, sorry, I read it wrong. I'm not gonna be chasing that shirt. Is it supposed to? Yeah, I'm not. Or shit.
Shit,
way.
I'm not gonna be chasing that shit. I'm done.
I'm done, bro. So someone we know is retiring. Probably not because he changes his mind all the time.
True.
But
Well, if you ask me, I think what Jimmy Kolb
I thought
did.
he already had, to be honest.
Well,
with you.
what Jimmy
I mean, I know he still talks. But
what Jimmy Kolb did will send some people into retirement because that is a feat of strength that when
or
you
jumping down a weight, like probably
dropping
changing some
down a
goals.
weight class,
Probably
yeah.
changing some goals. if I
Maybe
had
getting
to
food
guess.
poisoning again if that's how they do it. But let me say this. Yeah, that is, when you trade bench records, I know Mendelson and Richlack, when they were, 1,000-pound bench, like Richlack 1,000, Mendelson 1,005, Richlack 1,010, but when you got a guy like Jimmy Kolb that comes out and puts 160 pounds on the all-time world record, that is crazy. And the bar is set really high now. So yeah. So if he says I'm done, bro, it's understood. I mean,
Like I said, I kind of thought that was already.
it could be somebody I'm thinking of, but I'm not the smartest person.
I have a guess. I have an educated guess. I could be wrong.
I think I know what it
I
is. I'm
think I
gonna
know who
write
it
it down. Is it that? Yeah.
Where? Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. CJ.
That's who I'm thinking.
Okay.
CJ Morgani. As someone that wears wraps, I feel like it's raw. I train mostly no wraps or sleeves. Don't even own them. But man, wraps is just as much raw and nothing at all from my experience. That to me is raw. It's what's considered raw. Like from the time I started, like, I mean, I know like
a
everybody's
belt
to
and
show,
wraps
but
is raw.
that was raw. Like, you
Yeah.
know,
So what if you
so
wear a belt
I
and no
totally
sleeves
agree.
or wraps?
I think
Is that
they're very different. Like, just
is that really
because-
raw? And then there's
What?
if you just wear a belt and didn't wear anything on your knees, is that like another class called raw?
Oh, they'll be doing
Yeah.
They'll make that raw, and then knee sleeves will be super raw, or no,
raw,
knees would be
raw,
super
raw, your
raw.
boat. Okay.
I don't know. Like,
Continue on.
when they first started, first started doing that, when I first saw that, when I started doing USPA meets, I could never confused me a little bit. I was like, wait, which one am I? I've always been raw. I've always checked raw, but am I supposed to check this classic raw? Like, every time I'd always
Too
make a note
confusing.
on the entry. I want to use knee wraps. So which one am I in? Now, like, I obviously remember classic raw. Yeah, because that's classic. That's what's always been done, right? So
Paul
nope,
Loffler.
I'm right there with you, CJ.
Paul Loffler
Right there with ya.
told us his body weight here. This is interesting.
Oh, I guess I'm done discussing CJ Morgani's comment. Gosh, I was still talking. You missed his...
Yeah.
You missed the sweet spot. You gotta do it right at the tip.
Right behind the ear. Thank you.
Where are we at here?
Paul Loffler.
Paul Loffler. My body weight is 230. I will compete at 220 in April. Opener will hopefully be 804.
Right on, Paul.
Very nice. That's super impressive. And that was what we watched.
Mm-hmm.
And was that about how much? Was it 800?
800. Paul Loffler, I have him down
Opener.
for 805.
Yep.
Yep.
I'd be opener for
Yep.
sure. For sure. I was looking very strong. Very strong at this point. So by then, yeah, totally. At least. But great goal. Looking really good. That's not
April.
a big, that's pretty, that's
Next month.
a very lightweight to be handling that kind of.
Be rooting for you, Paul.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because that'd be almost 4 times body weight, right?
Well, if he weighs in at 220 4 times, it'd be 880. Still
close.
freaking impressive. 804
Very
bench.
close.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's insane. CJ Morgani also, wow. There is no keeping Cody down. Guy is a monster. Absolutely. Like, just, he's got so much heart, so much passion, and yeah, you're not gonna keep him down.
He called me today, and I missed his phone call, but he told me he told me he's not done. He'll come back, and he will. Just got to proper timing. Just when the time is right, that guy will be back.
And from what I've heard, like with what they've put in his arm and what they've done to it, it'll come back stronger.
Yes.
Once it heals. So he's got
a Terminator arm now. It's like metal. So yeah.
I mean, with all that stuff in there, so we know we're gonna see him back on the platform. He's unstoppable. He's incredible. And we look forward to when he's recovered and we get to start watching him go full force again. But in the meantime, it's pretty fun to watch, like,
what he's
all
doing.
the different things that he's still able to do, you know? Like,
he ain't sitting around.
Kind of takes the excuses away from anybody else who's getting out of their workouts and, you know, making excuses.
I wanted to see if we can get him on the show for like 5 minutes, maybe some Thursday night, to give us an update on what he's doing, how he's doing. But he's got like a 12-hour schedule he works, 4 12s, and I don't know
but like sometimes he's on the show. Like sometimes he's on the
I'll
show.
ask him. Maybe next week.
I bet there's certain Thursdays, like everybody's, I mean, I don't know, like.
Maybe I'll see if next week we can't get him on for a half second to just fill us in on how things are going.
Oh yeah, people would love to hear from him. He'd be an awesome guest.
Benchmonster.
Yeah, no, I love that idea. Cody, I don't know if you're watching, but we want to have you on the show, so think about it. Benchmonster. Here we go. Jimmy replied to my comments on his channel. He told me he's now aiming for a 1,500 pound bench press in the future. If anyone can do it, he can.
I think if he takes the same shirt and just makes it a little tighter, you know, in the Phenom era, you know, I dictated my bench presses by the chest panel measurement. You know, I got the arms as tight as I could get them, but then the chest panel dictated on what it would take to touch. So I'm assuming in a bench, unless they make a 5-ply shirt now, or a 5-ply, or add an extra layer, or I don't know. Or make it tighter for him or something, and it's totally 1,500.
Oh,
holy smokes!
That's insane and out of this world. But like he said, if anybody can do it, it's
Jimmy.
That guy. Gonna be Jimmy. Mary Askew. Mary's here. Hello, Mary. I cannot wait to see how the Benchmonster crew and everyone else signed up for the Shamrock Showdown does on March 12th. There's raw equipped lifters from 5 states and Canada all competing.
Oh, it'll be a big show.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good one. Always love Mary's meets. Well ran, great energy, just kick ass. So we're all super excited for that. And yes, Mary, I can't wait to see how everybody does also. Should be a good meet. CJ Morgani, Jesus Ashley looking absolutely strong as an ox. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that, CJ. Thank you very much. Haha.
BJ Dirk.
I love that comment. That's my favorite so far. William BJ Dirk. Yo, guys. Yo, BJ. How's it going, buddy? Glad to have you here. I was happy to see your name down there. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going good.
I'm so happy we got BJ back in a band shirt. I know we had some polyester shirt issues back in the day that but look, we're at a whole new level now with these band shirts, and he is adapting well to the band shirt, and he's got himself a 2-ply, he's got himself a 3-ply, and as time goes on, he will get a 4-ply. I'm telling you, he's a 1,000-pound bench for him.
For who? Yeah. Sorry.
BJ.
Oh, BJ, sorry.
Yeah. Just
dude,
pacing himself. He's already toying with 800, so we all saw it on the show, so I'm excited.
Yeah, we know BJ's always had tons of potential and just kicks ass. He's rocking it. Super excited to see him in a band shirt. Because like you say, he's going to go to a whole... I mean, what he was able to do in a regular shirt was insane. So you put a band shirt on the guy and... $1,000. Welcome to G-ville. $1,000. Yeah, it's a lot of shit pot of weight. Let's see here.
1 rep right here.
1 rep. At Mary Askew. Can't wait. Hope there's lots of videos. I'm sure that there. I'm sure that
I'll hold
there
my
will
phone.
be, and
I don't know if I can take
we'll try to get some videos that we can put on the show, and I'll be kind of like caught up in like what I'm doing and stuff, so I can't promise to get like everybody's stuff, but hopefully between like everybody that's there, we can
I'll
get
video a lot of things that I can.
You'll be in charge of getting a bulk of the videos, but I'll do what I can, especially like in the other flights, like when I'm not warming up and stuff.
1 rep.
1 rep max. Hey, caught you slipping me in on that speed bench. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Looked fast as fuck though. Hope you get that needle to the neck soon so you can get back in the game. LOL.
Yeah, 1 rep. I'm hoping for some progress and some type of relief and some type of positive reaction to a cortisone shot. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to go rob a bank and get stem cell therapy. Because it's like, I was told if I go to like Colombia or Brazil, it's like half the cost or even less than that. So without having to cut my neck open, they do stem cell therapy and they fix it. And unless you got about 30 grand maybe to do it.
Oh,
something
yeah. Let me spot you that.
Thank you, Ashley.
Got
All right, Howard Weingarten.
I got you, man.
Thank you.
Howard Weingarten. Ryan, my gym doesn't have a football bar, and I haven't been able to find one. Do you know where to pick one up? Also, hope you get that neck and back taken care of soon. Waiting to see you at 1400 soon.
Yeah. Football bar. I know Rogue makes a square looking whatever. I actually found somewhere in some paperwork I was looking through, I found the person who sent me that football bar. They were out of Las Vegas. If you let me get on Google for half a second, I bet I can find a football bar. I don't know if that's the technical name for the bar or it's but I can find one. It's got to be one out there somewhere. I will do some researching. Because like I said, that one was sent to me, and I remember it was summer, and the UPS guy came to my door, didn't hear him, and then I heard a bar in a box fall to the ground. Clunk! And I went out and looked, and he drove off, and what the hell is this? And the guy that sent it to me basically wanted me to put 900 or 1,000 on it and see if it bent, and it did not. It held the weight, and one thing I don't like about it at this point is the knurling on the handles are really worn out, and it's slick. So I don't know how to get that knurling back on there. So because once you get even powder and stuff, it's really smooth there. The knurling is completely, but shit, it's 15 years old. So But I'll look.
Is that how old it is?
It's old. Yeah, it's just it never had really super gnarly knurling on it to begin with, but it's real slick. But it still serves its purpose for great extension work and stuff. But benching with it, it kind of wants to come out of your hands a little bit. So, well, ask Mike Lupacek if he can fix it. He's walking Google. He can figure it out.
Yeah, dude. We got
Jack
you guys have
Frosty.
seen, he knows everything. It's nuts.
Mr. Jack.
Jack Frosty. I have a question. Sorry. I have a question. My speed work on bench is faster than 1. Is that
Meter per second.
okay? 1 meter per second. Am I going too light? I'm definitely putting max effort into dynamic effort.
Right.
Okay.
Is it too light? 1
Sorry, I'm
meter
having
per second. So
trouble seeing.
basically, you know, it's very simple, Jack. We need a legitimate, not a 1 rep max. Not like I think I did this. I think it's this. I did this. We need you to lay down on the bench and warm up thoroughly and take a 1 rep max a bench press. And then basically I take 50% of that and I add 25% band tension. So if you have a 500-pound bench, you would use 250 bar weight. That would be 50%. And since you're a 500-pound bencher, hypothetically, you would use 0.25, 25%. Ashley, get your calculator out. You got your phone there.
Okay.
Let's say you had a 500-pound
Hold on.
bench.
Hold on, my calculator.
So take 500 times 0.25. I wish I was Rain Man and could do this in my head. What is it?
Is that right? 125?
Nope. Okay, talk.
Sorry, I was only partly paying attention.
So
That's what you got?
125.
Yeah, so I was right. That's exactly what I got.
Yeah. So
I
basically,
knew I got it right,
you would want to use
but I didn't
double
think that sounded right.
monster minis.
Why
Because
25%?
25% of because what we're looking for is on the strength curve, we're looking to where speed and explosive power develop are 50 to 85%. So at chest level, it's over 50% with the bands or chains, and when he locks out, it's at 75 or 80 at the very top. That's how I dictate my speed bench.
I've
So
never seen you have somebody do 25%.
25%
like
band tension.
40 to 50 to.
And hypothetically, if I tweak it a little bit, so I would have you use double minis or micro monsters. I'm sorry, because double minis at the top are 75 pounds. Double monsters at the top are 120, I believe. So you would use those. At chest level, you have 50% bar weight, but you still have band tension pulling down. So what I like to do is take off about 15 pounds off the bar to compensate for the band tension occurring at chest level. This is how precise things are when I do speed benching. And then I would have my velocity meter in there, and I would have you do 3 reps and look for 0.8, 0.9 meters per second. So if it is moving too fast, which it sounds like, you may need to reestablish a 1 rep max. Use between 45 and 55%. With bands, I like to use 40, 42, or 45, or 42%, 42.5%, 45 and 50. And what I do is I use 42 with close grip for three reps. Then I go 42.5 or then 45, things of that nature. But I can eyeball your speed, basically. If you were to send me your speed bench, a little video of how fast you're moving, I could tell you right away. But I think you need to add more bar weight or use the correct band tension. 25% band tension. And with chains, depending on how much you bench, if you're under 350 pound raw, you would probably use 1 chain of my chains. If you're upwards of 400 plus, you would use 2 chains. And I don't deduct any at chest level when we're using chains. So I think I need to see a video would be cool. But obviously it sounds like you're moving it too fast, which has its place. I mean, sometimes we train at 30% in bands. We definitely bounce around and train all aspects of the explosive power and speed strength, because we're looking for 50 and 75% of your 1 rep max. 50 here at the top should be 75.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 25% band.
Band tension.
Not.
Yeah. That's how I've done
How
it.
do you like?
So like
Are you able to
like Mary has a 210-pound bench, so we use 0.25 raw, and we use 25% band tension. She's using micro minis, and that's what micro minis are, 20 to 30 pounds a top when you double them. And depending on arm length is another thing too. If you got short arms at the very top, the band tension is going to be somewhat different. For me, when they are doubled, my mini bands, and I don't leave them at the gym so they can get stretched out. They are brand new, they're crisp, and I know that they're not stretched out and destroyed like they have in the gym. A bunch of our speed rep exercises, I noticed when they came down at chest level, one of the mini bands went slack. Like they're just shot out. So
yeah,
get your own bands. I buy them at Elite FTS. They're cheap, like $28 for a pair. And use 50%, 45 to 50%. I guarantee it's proven time and time again with anybody that I train. But the problem is people guesstimate their 1 rep max. They say, well, I can do this. And hey, how many times have we showed videos here where I go, what's your 1 rep max? And they go, oh, I'm going to use this. And then I watch the video and it's slow as shit. It's got to be fast. The whole point of it is 3 reps need to occur in 3 seconds. The time it takes you to do your 1 rep max, down, pause, up, is like 3 seconds. So that's how I've been doing it since I was taught. So, but there's variations too. Sometimes we use 30 and 25% band tension. Tomorrow we're using 35% of our 1 rep max and 3 chains. So the bar weight has come down, but the chain weight has increased. So it's a delayed transformation phase into a contest. This is how I do it to build the optimal speed and explosive power the last 2 weeks before I meet. Kind of bouncing all over the place, but hopefully you gain something from that. BJ Dirk.
A bit of information there, hopefully.
25% band tension. That's what I use. Whatever you can do one time, times it by 0.25, you'll get a number, and then you need to use the correct band. Micro mini, or monster mini. I need to use monsters.
Did you say
when I was normal.
Weight?
Huh?
Did you say the amount of bar weight? You said
Who?
The tension. Did you say the amount of bar weight?
50%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was.
But sometimes that's a little too much. Sometimes that's why we drop it to 40. And that little velocity meter I have dictates that. Okay. It doesn't lie. I mean, you think you're moving it fast enough, but my little velocity meter does not lie. And I brought it into the gym not too long ago because, like I said, we watched on video here, my guy's moving the bar too slow, so I brought it in. And lo and behold, they were using too much bar weight. So we had to drop the bar weight to get the right speed that was designed for. So, and I don't know where I got that little velocity meter at. It's like a $200 little device, but it's.
Yeah, you don't know where it came from?
I bought it from Roger Baker.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought it came.
And I don't know where he got it from.
Okay, now I get it. Yeah.
But it's yeah. Maybe I should do a video on that. Maybe you should go into the gym and grab somebody off.
See, that was one thing like we had intended. I know I cut you off. Sorry, but when we originally started doing this, we talked about doing so many more like
instructional videos,
and instructional videos. And to be fair, when we first started, our gym was pretty clear, so it would have been easy
to go in there.
Now there's a lot of people, so it's a little more crowded, be a little harder to not impossible. And there's certainly times in the day where we could, or
late at night,
yeah,
12 o'clock, go in there and turn the radio off.
It's definitely not an excuse.
And then I can do Howard Weingarten's the hand gripping. We got a few.
I know there's a list of things people have asked for, and we intended to. And that was, like I said, that was the original.
How to hook up bands correctly, how I hook them up, how I hook up chains, so on and so forth. Some of the things I do, we see in videos, but they're not explained thoroughly.
Right.
I sit here and ramble during speed bench, and I'll say, "Oh, well, this, that, and the other." But
yeah, but you sit down and say, like, this is what.
Yeah.
Like, really demonstrate it.
Get off our asses and get in the gym and make those videos late at night.
The original intention.
We're night owls anyway.
A lot of instructional type things, but
Jack Frosty, I'm gonna post my email here. Next time you're doing your speed work, please send me a video and let me oversee what you're doing, how you're doing it, what your speed looks like, and we can interact a little bit, and I can give you some advice. If you're open to it, I can I like to see exactly how fast it's moving. And
I should send you a speed day video and just wondering if I'm doing right. He was reading your mind.
Oh.
Because that's one of his next.
Well, when we get to that, well, go.
Yeah.
But I can't do the chat box. That's you. We're at William Dirk.
I'm working on it. I was waiting. I was making sure that you were done with what you wanted to discuss on that question.
Right.
Which is a polite thing to do. BJ Dirk, 325, 1 rep max. Dang it, I'm telling you, I can't say 1 rep max anymore without saying 1 rep max. 325, 1 rep max. You are silly, Ryan. I know, that's what I said.
Maybe 340.
We all know that he's more than that, right? Even broken now, you're easily 500. Yeah, I don't recommend trying it right now because, it's kind of a 50-50 if your arm's going to...
Well, it's more shoulder. The right shoulder is doing all the work, and it scares me. I don't want to...
That's why I say I don't recommend trying it.
I don't want to be in 2 slings.
But I absolutely think that you could.
Well, here's something for you, too. On max effort night, it was a deload, and I went in with the idea I was going to just lift raw, and then I didn't realize till I did my 325 1 rep max that if I was to do any type of repetitions raw, it would be with like 225 and shit. And that just took the fucking wind out of my sails.
Oh, no.
It did, too.
No, yeah, but that's not true. It's not true, and you know it.
It's almost painful sometimes to do reps like that with a wider grip. Close grip feels kind of good.
Painful and not comfortable and probably not super safe, but possible for you, absolutely.
Just chop my head
you're
off.
Strong enough.
Done.
But no, I totally think you're capable of. It's just not safe to be doing and trying right now.
Not safe to do 1,000, but I want to do that. Michael, Ashley?
Or Michael Frieder. Or Freider. I apologize if I'm not, because, well, I just said it 3 different ways, so obviously I didn't.
Greetings
right.
from Germany.
But Michael Frieder, probably Frieder.
My grandfather was German.
Many greetings from Germany. Wow, very cool. Is that
Across
where
the pond.
Is that where you live? That's awesome. Thank you for joining us. Really, really cool to have you.
They got good beer in Germany, don't they?
People from all over in Germany. That's really cool. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Awesome, Michael.
Very cool.
1 rep.
Great to have you. Definitely. Thank you for joining us. 1 rep max about your 1K goal for Tuesday. How about you just hold it for like 10 seconds?
Well,
don't hurt yourself, Mr. K.
Well, 1 rep. The problem is, and I'm going to be honest, is that's the hard part. When I take out big weight like that, if I don't start coming down, the right side will immediately start coming down. Maybe
that will help, like maybe some static holds.
Static holds?
Like starting with a lighter weight and just practicing like 5 seconds. And then the next set, try 8 seconds. And then try 10 seconds.
I might try that 1 rep.
And then if you hit 10 seconds, go.
I just know enough to know at this point
the next week
that when I get up over those big weights, when I take the weight out.
That's way smarter than trying to bench it.
It wants to come down almost immediately. So that's why when I take the weight out, I just start taking it down.
But that's a really good idea.
I'm jinxed.
It's like trying to, strengthen that and see if you kind of practice trying to hold those without the pressure of trying to press it or anything. Because that's much safer. I think that's actually like a really good idea.
Michael loves
Thanks
the
for
show.
The suggestion, 1 rep. Michael, love the show.
Thank you.
Very cool. Thank you.
Pretty simplistic show we have here. There's no thrills.
Nothing too fancy or crazy.
We showcase videos. We babble and we do what we do.
Hopefully people
we have guests
enjoy
once in a while, and like I said, try to keep it positive and all that fun stuff.
Try to make it as fun as possible and
try to educate people.
Try to hopefully learn something, and you can ask anything you want. So I mean, you have a chance to hopefully learn something and hopefully have a good time. And
I know a little bit about the bench.
Positive, and so we really appreciate that. Glad to hear you love the show. That's awesome. Howard Weingarten. Almost forgot. Kolb is just a beast. Yes.
No question.
He is. We just really can't
Built to bench,
reiterate
too. The guy
that
was put on
enough.
this earth
He's
to bench press.
Yes, I mean, he's absolutely incredible.
Nathan Brandon Horse.
March 7th, 2008.
8.5 chest panel. What he's referencing there is the shirt that he was wearing in the max effort exercise where he did 605. Yeah. That was a shirt that I had in one of the mini shirts that I have. And what's cool about it is March 7th, 2008, if I remember correctly, I had just came from a Pride powerlifting meet a month prior. And I was 352 pounds, and I just missed 1105. So that shirt that he is wearing is, the date on it was the pattern number that Inzer would use, because that's how I made my shirts. He would put the date it was made, and I requested an 8.5 chest panel. With the Phenom shirts in those days, like I talked about earlier, I dictated what I wanted to bench by the width of the chest panel on the Phenom. And that was the narrowest point where the sleeve and the body of the shirt meet. There is stitching and there is a valley between those two materials. And I would find the narrowest point, and that would be a chest panel measurement that I devised up with Inzer. And if I remember correctly, a 7-inch chest panel took 1,100 pounds to touch. 7.5 was 1050 to 1075. And 8 was a 1,000-pound opener shirt. 8.5 was a 950 opener shirt. Keep in mind, too, that that was back when the material was super stretchy, like a band shirt. And when that shirt was brand new, and I got it March 7th, 2008, and it was an 8.5 chest panel, when I brought down 950 pounds in it, weighing 352 pounds, that chest panel turned out to be 10 inches wide. There was so much stretch in that material, it would stretch 1.5 inches. So 8.5 turned into a 10. So back then, and I've told this story time and time again, people would buy these $375 Phenom shirts, do one lift in them, and say, wow, I just did 600 pounds. Put the shirt on again, and now it's opened up about 1 inch, 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. Now 600 falls to the chest and doesn't come up. And that was a problem. People were sending the shirts back. Inzer was having to take apart the shirts, make the chest panel smaller, sew the sleeves back on. Time consuming and very expensive. And he told me on the phone, Ryan, I'm just sending, because I was, doing all these 1,000-pound lifts in the Phenom, and they were selling like hotcakes, and that's why he changed the material. Now the Inzer Phenom shirt is made out of a material that doesn't have a lot of stretch in it. So when you break these shirts in now, the chest panel only stretches 1/2 inch, and then it's done. It doesn't stretch anymore. So now you get multiple lifts out of that shirt.
Which, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like, I get that.
And what's really cool is that material back
It's
then
a bummer that he
was
can't, like, get it to make it special, like, for you and certain people. Like, but then for, like, most people,
What people don't,
it's a little more durable.
What people don't know is that material was in John Inzer's office, which at his power plant, it's like the Willy Wonka chocolate factory. Nobody gets in. I think Anthony Clark was the only person to get in down the hallway and see the sewing machines. Yeah, there's only one human person that's been in there that could talk about it. No one else is allowed. It is true.
Not the only person.
And that Phenom material that was stretchy was curtains in John Inzer's office.
Wait, what?
It was curtains. The Phenom material was originally the curtains in his office. That he had some material he had bought. Yes,
that is not even.
He told me this, and so he used that material to make the Phenom shirt. Well, greatest shirt. Rich Lack, myself. Yeah, it was curtains, and
they were just already hanging
in his office, and he.
And you just said, "Hey, those look like they'd make a good."
Well, John Inzer stays up late at night and makes bench press shirts.
I can't even picture that material being curtain.
It was just cut like a curtain, like a cheap curtain, just covering the windows. All it was, black. Wow. And it was some type of material he was getting, probably overseas.
I've heard that story before.
Probably in Kentucky or somewhere, or wherever he was getting his material. Because Larry Bush tried to find that material and came damn close. Remember that? Mm-hmm. We took apart Inzer's shirt, Phenom, and we put Larry Bush made a Phenom shirt out of pretty damn close Phenom material.
Yeah. I remember. I
remember
do.
that. And
What do we call it? The stealth?
we called it the stealth. The ends are stealth.
Yeah.
I'm off. I'm just rambling. Continue on. 1 rep max.
Thanks for joining us, Nathan. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Excited to watch you kick ass at this bench only meet. Your equipped
fun.
debut. Very excited to see that. 1 rep max. Oh, and right now I'm playing the waiting game. They're looking at my resume. Ha ha ha. And the arm wrestling was a one-time thing. Haven't drank since then, so that's good.
That is good. 1 rep.
I know he's happy to hear that. Well, yep, keep us in the loop. We're curious. Well, good luck if they're still kind of, going over your resume and considering you. We'll be thinking about you, wishing you lots of good luck, hoping that you're able to get it. Jack Frosty. I should send you a speed day video, and I'm just wondering if I'm doing it right. Yeah.
I can't check my email right now, but if you send it to my email.
What do you mean?
I told him to send me.
Well, I know, but what do you mean you can't check your email?
We're doing the show right now.
Okay, no, not right now. Oh, did he say I thought he said I should send it. I don't think.
Yeah, you should send it to my email, please. If you can, video it with your phone or anything, and send me a video so I can look at it.
Okay, I thought you meant like you couldn't check your emails. Okay.
1 rep.
Gotcha. Yeah. Did you flash your email again?
I did. Yeah, okay. I put it up there for a minute.
I know you did earlier, but
that's where people send their videos.
That's where you send those.
Any type of gym lifts.
And he'll give you all sorts of feedback as far
cool
as to what he
tricep exercises you're doing. I like to see anything. We'll put it on the show, man.
Yeah, totally.
1 rep right here.
1 rep max. Ha ha ha. That Raw Your Boat song made me laugh more than it should have. Anyways, all this gear talk and controversy on Raw. Just go equip, damn it. Well, I don't know. Did you play around with both? I love Raw. Apparently classic Raw is what I love.
I'd like to take a second here to let people know that Dark Side Iron Gear, if you decided to order any type of products from John Ellick, please use the Benchmonster 10 promo code and receive 10% off your purchase. Grab yourself some cuffs, and there is a new bench shirt coming out. If we were at the Arnold, it's being debuted. It's called the Warlord bench shirt. John Ellick is breaking out a new shirt, and I'm excited about it. I know a little bit about it, and I think it's going to be way better than the Mindy X Factor. And the way it's designed, can't say much more about it, but it's exciting, and it's going to be the new deal, man. And I can't say too much more about it, other than it's an awesome shirt. I'm sworn to secrecy, but use the Benchmonster 10 promo code. Get yourself some cuffs. We wear them in training. Yeah. That keeps the tendons around the elbow a little tight. People like to wear those type of things over their elbows. I'm not a big fan of putting them over the elbow, taking away the joint. I like to wear them right above the elbow. It keeps everything in here tight and warm during the excessive tricep extension work we do.
Let's see.
Get yourself a bench band too. You need to break yours out. You haven't used it lately. I know you're training for a meet and all, but that surge bench band.
My briefs.
You got a whole bunch of stuff. You need tools of the trade to get out there.
I'm competing in a Raw meet, so.
Well, get it over with.
My luck, I'd put those briefs on and tweak something just because
get you in a band shirt too.
But no, as soon as that meet's over, I'm totally gonna play around in those briefs.
He's 400 in a band shirt, 132. Yeah.
I don't know that I got that.
You train, you can do it. All right, 1 rep.
I mean, like 300 would
raw your boat. That's my song.
Where am I at?
1 rep.
Which 1 rep?
Right here.
Okay. And Miss Ashley, why so aggressive? LOL. Do you feel safe in your household, Ryan or Mr. Kennelly?
No, I don't.
I swear there was
I'm asking for help.
That time we went to the hospital, or when you had AFib or something, didn't they ask that question? Because like they usually.
Do you feel safe in your home?
Didn't they ask you that?
No,
I swear to God.
They probably did.
I swear to God, because we all started laughing. I mean, I think she was half kidding, because that's like standard. I think she was just going through the
Procedure.
questions and was like, kind of giggled after she said it. But
I live in fear 1 rep max every day I'm
as
here.
you should.
I don't know if I'm going to wake up
As you
sometime.
should. And all the aggressiveness, if you saw how I live, if you saw how he was all the time, you wouldn't even have to answer that question. 1 rep. You see me? You've been around me? You know I'm a pretty reasonable person.
The pure psychopath, schizo, certified schizophrenic right here. Not right in her mind. Don't let her fool you.
You guys
makes
know
Charles Manson
I'm
look
an
like a
absolute
preacher.
sweetheart. You know, he pushes
devil
me to the
herself.
brink of insanity. Any of the aggression you see.
She's vicious. She's lethal. She's very nice.
Is there a little birdie over there?
It's a little birdie. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm moving down to 1 rep max. I'm coming down California. I'm training at Mindy's gym.
Really?
I'm done here. No more show. Show it.
You'd rather go train with Mindy than stay here with me?
Only in small doses.
Think about your...
I'm going to go to Planet Fitness and just lift there. Eat pizza and donuts and walk on a treadmill. Okay.
Until you said treadmill part, I was thinking
That's
that
all they
didn't
got there,
sound
right?
like a bad gig. I got a tiny bit of free ways. Eat a donut and pizza and do
Sounds
some
like good to
curls.
me.
There you go. That
I'm
sounds
going
like
on a
your
diet,
that sounds
actually.
like your world right there.
Okay, read Showbit here. It's talking about Kolb.
If Kolb continues like this for another decade, he will surely bench 2,000 pounds.
Yeah, thing
Absolute
is,
beast.
he's a young man too, so
I
he
know.
stays healthy and continue. I mean, he lifts with utmost perfect form. You don't see any sloppy teeter-tottering, very well controlled descent. I mean, he's going to go a long way, and I just can't put a number. I mean, every time he goes out there on the platform, it's just going to be another wow. It's cool. It's the coolest thing on the earth to see in my lifetime. 800 raw bench and 1,300 shirted bench. Who would have thunk?
It's nuts. I know. Like when
Never.
you're the first man in history to do it.
Never. This is
in
where
a
we're
shirt.
living.
Did you ever think one day somebody would be doing it without the shirt?
No. Well, when Julius came along, I
know
I
as
saw
soon as
Julius
he came
lift.
around, you knew that he
Yeah.
was going to. But like
Yeah.
before,
No.
you know, back when you were trying to do it in a shirt.
Mendelsohn did it at 7:15. Then Eric Spoto came here for a short while and did 7:22. Okay. You know, I feel that's good. And then Julius just kind of set the bar. And
Well, I know.
now this Daniel Zamani is doing crazy things. So, yeah, the 800 bench has to fall raw pretty soon.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
After seeing him, Daniel, that last video, was it?
804 or something.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I think it was even more.
Little controversy behind it, but
Why?
they're saying fake plates or something.
Oh.
Yeah. Time will tell.
Okay, that I have no idea. But I was
Well,
gonna say, there's
you know,
nothing
internet-
you can complain.
Internet people,
There was a pause.
talk
It was
shit.
locked. It was, you know.
it looked really
It
easy.
looked easy. That, I mean, yeah, I guess however easy it looked.
All right,
but
one rep.
haters gonna hate, you know.
1 rep.
1 rep max. Dude, with that metal arm, Cody's new name should be Cable, LOL, from Deadpool 2. I was gonna say Winter Soldier, but dude has long hair and you already called him Terminator, so I'm out of options.
Oh,
LOL.
yeah. It's like Terminator 2 when they had the arm and they throw it in the lava. I mean, that's what his arm is now. It's like titanium and
I mean, it sounds like it
T1000
will actually
shit.
technically really be stronger. Like once it fully heals and recovers all the way. Like,
oh, he'll be back
oh yeah,
before you know.
absolutely.
Tim Odell.
No doubt in my mind that guy will be back. He will be back, and I think he'll get right back to where he was, and then continue with his goals and surpass. So
We just got to do some things different, not do what some technical issues that cause that.
I'm just gonna go a little slower.
Yeah.
And,
in a shirt that's
or
made for
stick to
him,
his,
not
the
1,100
shirts that
pound
he
shirt for a
usually
guy
uses, yeah.
that's only done 630. So Tim Odell.
That's used to regular bench shirts,
Right.
and not the Mendy X Factor. Let's see.
Tim Odell.
Oh, but okay.
Right
I
with the
see
cur-
it.
right with the
I
cursor.
see it. Gosh. I can see like
Oh.
the eye rolls and dirty looks right there,
No,
right?
you're over here. You're looking this way.
I am,
You don't
but
see
I
what
out
I'm
of the
doing.
corner of my eye,
Okay.
I could feel it,
Okay.
honestly.
Tim Odell has a
Tim
question.
Odell. Ryan, what kind of accessories do you think for bench will beef up my triceps more? I'm fast off the chest, but I slow down at the top. Thanks.
Well, there's so many tricep exercises. Big fan of rolling dumbbells on the bench, on the floor. Big extension fan. Fat grips, fat football bar, on and on. Close grip benching. You got to remember, a close grip bench will build a wide grip bench. So a lot of times if you don't want to do a full range close grip bench, you could pick a board like a 2 board and do close grip lockouts off a 2 board. And one of the ways you're tremendously fast but slow down towards the top. There is some technical cues, spreading the bar that can help that, activate that medial head here a little bit. But some of my tricep exercises that I really like are the rolling dumbbells. High volume, we do them twice a week. On speed day, we do anywhere from 60 to 100 repetitions. On max effort day, we do 6 sets of 8, 8 sets of 6, lower repetitions, heavier weight. You saw me do 135-pound dumbbells on the floor, rolling dumbbells on the floor. If you had to ask me, I mean, board pressing, because George Halbert talked highly about 4 or 5 board, hands-on smooth lockouts off of boards, pushing towards your feet. And of course, adding bands to them too, so that you are forced to push harder and harder towards the top and forced to press a little bit more explosively as opposed to using straight weight, because you will slow at the top if you use straight weight. Put bands behind those and your body and it will quickly realize that you have to explode a little harder and beat that band tension towards the top. So those are a couple of my favorite: board press lockouts and rolling dumbbells. All tricep exercises work. You have to find ones that work for you. Some people like to do, what's your favorite tricep? Close floor presses with chains. With
I like a lot
2 or 3 different grips.
those,
Hands,
jam presses,
trigger
rolling
finger on
dumbbells.
smooth. I mean, on and on. But you got to train the lockout, and that may be getting in doing old school rack lockouts, which we used to do back in the day. Depending on what you have for training apparatuses, do you have bands? Do you have chains? But tricep exercises, like I say, I got a list of probably 40 of them, and they keep growing. And but having to go back to when I first met Louis Simmons and started doing what he told me to do, and rolling dumbbells were one of them, and JM presses were one of them. Extensions of all shapes and forms, paused on the floor, paused in a rack. Decline rolling dumbbells are another favorite one of mine. Keeping the elbows in tight and rolling them back and extending upwards. Not pressing, rolling and extending. Start doing more, trying to raise the volume on those exercises too, and you will raise your bench press. I like close grip bench, full range too. We don't do a lot of that anymore. I used to do a lot of, as an accessory movement, 5 sets of 5 close grip bench presses. Those really beef up the arms, and like Louis Simmons says, a close grip bench will do everything for a wide grip bench. So you watch our exercises that we do after max effort, after speed bench. We do just some of the ones that we do, and we do a wide variety, as you've seen over the course of the past 90 episodes that we've done. So, and we always try to find new ones to do, and new angles, new bars, new this, that, and the other. Just try to keep it creative. And the ticket is, though, is you don't necessarily need with your 1 rep maximum that you have, I don't think you need to change your tricep exercises every week. I think you, like I did, when you could do them 2 weeks in a row. So if you did rolling dumbbells on speed day, you would do high volume, and then on heavy day you would do the same exercise, but do lower reps and heavier dumbbells, and keep records too. Write everything down, pad and pen. Say, okay, on speed day I did rolling dumbbells on the bench. I did 4 sets of or 6 sets of 10 with 40s, and I got them all. Okay, so when you do those again, maybe in 4 weeks, you look back and say, okay, I gotta raise that by 5 pounds. Constantly trying to raise the bar on your tricep extension exercise weights. Don't ever come in and do the same thing. Well, I did 40s and I'll just do 40s. No. You might have to do 50s for the first 3 sets, and then you'll start to miss a few repetitions. Then you have to drop down to 45s to get the 10 reps that are required. So just some ideas there. Dan Logman.
All right, here we go. Dan Logman. Can't wait to see you too, Mary, at the meet when I will also be getting on the platform to compete. Staples should be out by Tuesday, one way or another. I'm competing. So I don't know if anybody has heard. I can't remember if we mentioned it on the show last week.
Didn't.
But Dan had a situation where
infection.
he had to have, gosh, how many, something crazy.
13 or 14 staples. They had
Was
to
it
cut
more
his
than that?
leg out. And,
I wanted to say like 7. I can't.
Yeah.
A lot. Like a spot.
Yeah, something like that.
Huge, right?
They had to go in and drain some fluid out, and they
he
stitched him up with
in the
staples.
hospital, yeah.
And he was going to compete,
Guess I'm done
in
talking.
10 days, but that slowed him down. But get those staples out, and Dan will be on the platform. So saith Dan Logman.
Yep. So that was him announcing officially that he is still, because it
Oh,
was
yeah.
kind of in the air.
Well,
I knew I totally figured he would, and then he was mentioning, not knowing if it was a good idea, because you don't want to risk making it worse.
Right.
But he must have found out that he's getting his, stuff out in time, so that he won't have to worry about like popping a stitch or staple
Right.
or anything like that. So
Well,
super glad to hear that, Dan. That's great news.
That's
We're
awesome.
all looking forward to watching you rock the platform.
Go out there and do the best you
were
can.
So excited for that meet. So I felt really bad that you might not be able to do it. So I'm really happy that you are. Just take it easy. Don't bust anything. But that's very exciting. Very, very good that they're going to be taking that stuff out. So at least you don't have to worry about actually popping a stitch or a staple. I know the leg will probably be a little sore, which will make leg drive probably not quite as fun. But you're really tough. You're a badass warrior. So I know that you'll give it your all and kill it. So very, very happy to hear that news.
Howard Weingarten.
Howard Weingarten. Ryan, that would be great. Thank you. And you can. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading. Can take it to a machinist, and they can recruit in the neurals.
Yeah, who could
My eyes are
fix
getting
that?
bad, man. I'm sorry, guys.
Who can fix that would be
really
what's his nuts down in Portland?
That helps.
Chris Duffin. Chris Duffin makes bars and does things of that nature, and I bet if I sent that bar to him or drove it down there, he could re-knurl that for me, because that's what he
Which
does.
one?
The football bar. Chris Duffin. He makes the Duffalo bar. He makes the Cadillac bar. He puts knurling on bars. I'm pretty sure he could tool it or whatever.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I am sure.
One Rep Max at Showbit Jane.
One Rep Max at Showbit Jane. Just watch. Kolb does that next year out of nowhere, laughing my ass off. Which one was that?
1,500.
The 1,500.
Yeah,
Okay.
or 2,000. Yeah, it just depends
Oh,
how many
yeah,
times
that
Jimmy
was the
Kolb
last
competes
one,
in a year. How often is he going to go on the platform? Hopefully not too many times.
Blows
One
everybody away
year
every
I
time
did
he
7
goes.
meets, and I really didn't make progress. I kept going out there doing between 1,000 and 1,075 every time.
It's still a show, though.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody that's at that meet gets to see 1,000.
But I think Jimmy wants to set it
left,
higher
it's-
and higher and higher.
And he will.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that he will. But anytime he gets out there and pushes the kind of weight he does, even if it's, not necessarily a PR for him or not the record he's going for, it's still 1,100, 1,200.
huge.
Everybody at that meet gets to see something that they've maybe
Never gonna see in
seen
lifetime.
again,
Yeah.
and maybe not, so it's
Jack Frosty, you sent me an email
Really cool.
after the show. I will look at it probably tomorrow morning before I go get my physical therapy. I'll check that email and get back to you. Usually after the show we have dinner and kind of chillax, so I shut things down for the evening. But I will check that email and I will give you some feedback. Mary.
Ryan, get fixed and you'll be back. All of us have faith in you. You never know. You may even come back much stronger.
Well, I have no faith in the doctors, to be honest with you, because I can't figure out in this day and time and the lifetime we're living where we can put a man on the moon, clone human beings, and do all these great things, but the doctor sits down with me and he goes, well, if we fuse it, you're going to have to do this and you're going to have consequences. If we do this, there's going to be consequences. Can't do this and I don't know if we can do that. But yeah, but you were there.
Yeah.
You were there. So that's why I'm
really how I thought it was going to go. I thought he was going to say,
it's like, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fix it.
What we're going to do. You should feel better within this time.
Yeah.
When do we want to schedule?
Did we leave?
I can do it here, here, and here.
We didn't leave like confident. Like,
No.
yeah, that's why I'm just it's one day at a time. I like to think that I will be back, but we will see maybe I need a second opinion, another doctor to look at it. I know.
I think.
I know. Plum recommended I go to Spokane and talk to a surgeon up there. So I got my CT scan. I got MRI. I got enough to give somebody to look at and say, hey, this is what you should do. Why is that doctor doing this? All doctors, I'm sure, read from a different textbook. So.
No, you definitely should get a second opinion. But
I think
probably if you traveled like somewhere like Spokane or somewhere, you'd probably get a better.
I'm more convinced on disc replacement, only because there's a guy in our gym who has a C6 vertebrae that he had a disc replaced, and he's fucking fine. So that's a selling point for me. You're not gonna fuse anything on my neck because then all it does is fuck range of motion.
Situation.
I don't know, but he had a disc replacement and he's been fine, and because he had the same problem. He couldn't bench anything, and they just did a C6 replacement, and yeah. But think I can go in and tell a doctor that? I mean, they I don't know. He's like, no confidence in these doctors. Around here anyway. And I thought I was talking to the best one. There's two doctors at two different hospitals that are the best one. I just picked this one.
It might be the best one here, but here isn't necessarily the best.
I don't know. They become doctors by a correspondence course in the mail. I don't know what the hell's going on. All right, Mary, what do you got? Talking to Dan Logman.
Did we? No, we missed Chris Martin.
Oh.
We didn't read that one yet.
Yeah, I didn't read that one.
You don't want to skip that one.
No.
I like that one. Chris Martin. Love y'all's show. Thank you. We appreciate that. Great to have you here. Glad you're able to join us. Glad that you enjoy it. You love the show. Mary Askew. Dan Logman, you're a tough son of a gun. It'll be cool to see what you push. Brandhorse, it's cool seeing you using a shirt from the OG Master. A bit of bench history. Yes, definitely. I know we're all super excited to see that go down. It's almost here, guys. We're gonna get to see it.
Read Howard's. That's a good one.
One at a time.
I'm excited.
All right. Howard Weingarten. Also, I live in California, and down here, insurance will pay for stem cell therapy. Here is a couple places to Google. Greens Sports Medicine in Clovis, California, and Peke Sports Medicine in Visalia. Try them.
I'm writing it down. Continue reading.
Okay. Thank you very much, Howard, for the suggestion. He's writing it down right now so we can look those up and look into that. Great suggestion. We appreciate that.
I don't even know if that'll fix the problem with stenosis, which is narrowing of the discs. The discs are narrowing. There's not a lot of disc there, so I don't know if that is as a cure-all, but I would definitely be interested in that. Trying to avoid all options of letting them cut my neck open. One rep.
One rep max. Yep. Speaking of John Inzer, you mentioned in the past he would get mad when you went raw. I wonder how Mendy got away with it. Haha, wasn't he sponsored too?
Yeah, well,
but he wasn't like your golden boy.
Yeah,
Like,
Mendelssohn.
or he wasn't his golden boy like you were, right?
Yeah, he wasn't. Mendelssohn told me, he was going to go with the shirt that worked. And if John Inzer didn't have a shirt, he bounced around. And John Inzer always brought him back. I don't know why. I think Mendelssohn's like a bully a little bit to Inzer. And I just think he let him bounce around. I stayed loyal, and I didn't lift raw because John Inzer told me he hated that and blah, blah, blah. And, and at the time, I was getting 4 phenoms a week, and I would do 1 lift in each phenom. And then I would give them the Paul Roch because, like I say, they would stretch out. So I would do a lift, throw them the Paul Roch, and 4 shirts at $390 a piece a week. Come home on a Sunday after a Sunday max effort workout with Paul Roch and the crew. Call John Inzer that night. I would have 4 phenoms on my doorstep Friday, every week. So I didn't. If I knew if I lifted raw, I'd probably be cut. And I didn't want to do that. I had something that worked, and that's why I stuck with it. If I woulda, coulda, shoulda done the raw thing, but John would have been pissed, and I had a good working relationship with him, although we had a falling out over my website name. But that's all in the past, and he doesn't make the Phenom shirt anymore that works as it did back in the day for me, and so it is what it is. But yeah, Mendelssohn did bounce around. He would be with Karen Klein one day. Never saw him in a Titan. Karen Klein, and then he would go to where else would he go? I don't think back to Inzer, and then he would wear a Inzer denim, and then Mendelssohn actually wore a Phenom for a meet, and I think he did 2,000-pound benches in it in Florida somewhere. Nobody knows this. Yeah, he did like a 10:03 and 10:23 a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you never knew what Mendelssohn what shirt he was gonna be wearing, but he was allowed to bounce around, and but Inzer would be stupid regardless to not put him in a shirt even when they would break up. They'd fall back and loved it together. So can only imagine that phone call. Yeah, hey, I love you, and I love you, bro.
I love you, bro.
Send me about 4 shirts. Okay, Mr.
I
Inzer.
think you'd sweet talk him a little bit more before
I'm
he
sure
asked for the shirt.
Yeah, that's just how it worked.
You mean the world to me, bro.
You mean the world to me? Who knows? Okay.
Where am I?
You're down here at 1 rep in Howard Weingarten.
Okay, I already read.
Right
okay.
here, 1 rep max.
1 rep max.
Mr.
LOL,
K.
Mr. K. Mr. K. Blink twice. Yeah, keep blinking now, motherfucker.
Help, 1 rep.
So if you didn't catch that, it says LOL, Mr. K. Blink twice if you need help.
I got fucking Miss Putin over here picking on me. All right, Howard Weingarten. That was recruit the Nerlings. Yeah, I understand. I don't know if there's a special tool that they do to get in there and make that happen. But yeah, definitely some brand new knurling on that football bar would make my day.
One rep, but
1 rep.
why are you taking his side here, man?
Because he knows
You were around me. You know I am a sweet,
You're
reasonable.
You're evil. You're devil himself reincarnated. Yeah, you scared me.
Wow, jeez.
Yeah. You're nothing
Not
nice.
not my episode tonight.
Yeah,
Jeez,
that's your
like
episode.
bash on Ashley.
Tim
tonight.
Odell.
My word.
You're welcome, Tim Odell.
Michael Frater.
Germany.
Am I saying? Okay, so Frater.
Well, it's German, so.
That's what I'm saying. What would make more?
Frater? I don't know.
They roll their tongue.
Well, I took German in high school.
I know, so you should be able to tell me how to spell.
You're alt. I was 14 years old. That's what I remember saying.
Is it Frieder or?
Well, he's not going to tell you.
Why not? If he's watching.
Is he going to send an audio how to say it?
He could say.
He
could
wants
spell
to
it
know how
phonetically.
often do I
Okay,
train
sorry.
my back. I train my back once a week. I train it on Saturdays, and I train it like a bodybuilder. Multiple sets, multiple exercises, multiple angles, trying to switch it up, never doing the same pull down handle or seated row, bent over row, seal row. any type of back machine. A lot of upper back is done on back day 2, rear delts. So I train it once a week. Probably should do it more than that, but Saturday seems to work. I'm in the gym 6 days a week, so my workout goes as follows: Mondays traps, forearms; Tuesdays max effort bench; Wednesdays extra. It's a feeder bench workout, an extra tricep exercise and biceps. Thursday is legs. Friday is speed bench. Saturday is back. Sunday is off. That's a lot of days in the gym. 19 staples for Dan Loggeman in his leg.
Yes, it was 19. He confirmed that. I thought it was 17 and 19. We're both jumping in.
It's like
so
the movie Roadhouse.
19 staples.
When Patrick Swayze got cut right here, and she's adding staples. Got 19 of them. Roadhouse.
It's a lot of staples.
We should watch Roadhouse after this. That's a good movie. Sam Elliott's a badass in that movie.
That's a pretty good movie. Let's see.
Okay.
We'll see. But yeah, so 19 staples. He's getting them out. I think he said Tuesday. So gonna try to bench on Saturday. I know he'll kill it. I'm sure the leg will be a little sore. So
just wrap it in duct tape
again,
and go.
Leg drive will probably hurt, but he's really tough, really passionate, really determined. So we know that he's gonna kick some ass.
JC 300-pound bench press. That's a cool handle.
Yeah, it's a cool handle.
Mike O'Hearn.
Mike O'Hearn wanted to play Superman in Superman Returns 2006, but he lost the role to Brandon Routh. I never knew that.
I never knew that either.
I didn't hear that.
Well,
That's
Mike O'Hearn is in the land of plenty, California, L.A., like Mendelsohn. You know, Mendelsohn's been in some movies and TV shows and commercials.
I feel like
Harley Davidson, he had a vacuum commercial. I thought he was on a game show down there too. I don't know. Mendelsohn's a movie star himself.
I feel like he would I feel like I would have seen that before. Are you sure?
Some vacuum commercial. Yeah,
commercial, but not movies. You said movies.
I just say movies because he's a movie star. All right, Cody Plum.
You were in a movie too.
I was in Snap the Motion Picture. Yeah, I had one line. I'm here too.
I know. When I first met him, he told me that he was
I went to Portland to film that.
He was like, "Yep, I just got done making
comedy.
a movie last week," and I was like, "That's so cool."
They went to the Cannes Film Festival.
It was like how long was it? Like a 20 days, dude.
Move your feet, dude. How long was it? It was 30 minutes.
Bitch.
Cody Plum.
A movie is at least.
I don't give a shit. I'm an actor. I got the part because Bob Sapp didn't show up.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah, Bob Sapp was supposed to be. He was overseas wrestling. And the guy found out I was 300 and some pounds and wanted to know if I wanted the role. I said, hell yeah.
I'm here too.
Hey, there's a lot that goes into acting. Yeah, you know nothing about it.
I've seen it.
I know. We should watch it again.
Do you have it?
It's posted on my YouTube channel. It's one of the videos I posted.
On your YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, we
just scroll back and you'll see it. Snap.
Check out Snap the Motion Picture on Ryan's YouTube.
Dark comedy. Cody Plum.
You see what I mean? Cody Plum. Glad to have you here. I'm late. Better late than never. We were just happy that you made it. You have to go back and we played your floor press and talked about you a little bit. So you might, if you have a chance to check out the beginning too later. We're super glad you're here. I'm late. Was pretending to train. Oh sure, we know you train. You training for real. I made up a way to do flies, rows, and shrugs. Will we be seeing the video soon? I'm intrigued. Hopefully you got a video of that and either post it or send it to Ryan. We'd definitely like to see that. We're definitely looking forward to once you're recovered and back. But it has been kind of real fun watching like how creative you are with what you're doing and how tough and just so you're still pushing yourself and getting things done however you can. Really cool. We're all very impressed by that. So keep killing it, sir. No, ain't nobody keeping you down. That's for damn sure. Howard Weingarten, that was Peak
I wrote it down.
Sports Medicine spell check. Ha ha
Yep.
ha. Because it was P-E-K-E.
I got it.
It's P-E-A-K. Because I wasn't sure how.
I'm gonna Google it.
Thank you for clarifying, Howard. Again, thank you for the suggestions there. 1 rep max. What? Mendy? A bully? Nah. But seriously, though, another Chisme? You know how to pronounce that?
Do the best you can.
Chisme? Sorry, the white girl in me cannot pronounce that. You have to teach me how to pronounce that the next time
Since you
I see
mentioned
you.
Titan,
I'm not done. I can read it. Haha, since you mentioned Titan and Mendy, Kolb mentioned he was going to try them out. I don't know what happened, though. All Kolb did was put the word in. I thought Kolb already used Titan. I'm confused. I thought Kolb already...
I'm confused too.
Okay, so that's not... Because Kolb already uses Titan, doesn't he?
Yeah. Mendy,
Is that Mendy saying he's going to use Titan? Because then it says happen.
Is with Titan now, I think so.
All Kolb did was put the word in. So I wonder if it was supposed to say that Mendy mentioned going to try.
Tim Odell speaking a little German here.
So you'll
I'm very interested in this.
Have to let. Are we understanding that right? 1 rep max. Mendy's thinking about using. I don't want to spread rumors here, but is that what you meant? Because I thought Kolb already used Titan. So yeah, not sure there. Want to maybe clarify that if you're still on. Tim Odell. Oh gosh, watch me butcher this. Du bist wunderschön. Dude, you want to get punched again?
No, I'm letting you go. Read.
Yeah, I see your...
Read.
God, you want to pronounce it? Why don't you try it for us?
Du bist wunderschön.
That's horrible.
I don't know what that means, but...
Du
bist, do you... I don't know. Okay. We'll have to Google that. Google to translate.
Du bist wunderschön. What does it mean, Tim? You'll have to fill us in there because I have no idea what that means. I know I'm not even saying it right, so... Gosh.
Okay, 1 rep here. That's a good one.
I'm curious what that means, though. 1 rep max. At Cody. You got videos of that? They sound interesting. Haha. Safety squat shrugs, I assume. Oh, yeah, maybe. I know, that's why I was hoping he had some videos that he'll either post on Instagram, so we'll see it, or if he sends them to Ryan, we'll post it on here for sure. I know everybody wants to know. Oh, they are posted. Boom, they're posted. 1 rep max. So I'm guessing we can check them out on Instagram. Watch the amazingness there. And Miss Ashley. Yeah, but I saw your public. Yeah, but I saw your public face. I don't know your private face. You never know. I see some things. My private face is just like my public face. I'm a quiet, gentle sweetheart who treats him with nothing but respect and kindness at all times. Right?
Yeah, true. Well, whatever. Lupa check.
All right.
Okay, 1 rep.
All right. Fair enough, 1 rep. Fair enough, I suppose.
I don't know if I'll see Lupa check tomorrow at Speed Bench. I don't think he shows up on Friday.
Where did that come from?
The next question, he's 1 rep here.
Oh, okay. 1 rep max. Okay, guys, I won't keep you up longer. Hope Logman gets better and say what's up to Lupacek for me.
I will.
Enjoy your dinner and the rest of your week. Love you guys. Thank you. As always, thank you for joining us. It's always great to have you here. Enjoy chatting back and forth with you and hearing what you have to say. Hope you have a great rest of your night and a great week. We love you too, and hope you have an awesome weekend, and we'll hope to see you next week. Hold on. That can't be right.
Huh?
1 rep max. Correction. The line was, I'm real too. Ha ha ha.
No, I'm
it's
here
gotta
too.
be I'm here too. I hear
I
him
did
quote
it.
that all the time.
I'm here too, is what I say.
Are you sure?
In Snap, yeah.
Because he says I always skip to that part. So you've seen it. And I haven't seen it in a lot of years. I hear you quote it all the time and say...
Yeah, that was my line. And I missed it in rehearsal.
I'm here too.
Because all those guys were memorizing all their lines. There was no teleprompters. I was fucking confused.
And you couldn't say your 4 lines.
Yeah, these guys were...
Maybe it was supposed to be I'm real too, and you just messed it up. Or maybe you're remembering it wrong. Maybe you actually said I'm real too. I have to go back and watch it.
Okay. Cody Plum.
Let's see here.
Read it.
Cody Plum. Cody Plum, thanks for playing my disability video. I will go back and watch the podcast. A super dude, I can't that's really impressive.
Reader.
The one-armed floor press. I can't even imagine. I thought one-armed deadlift was intense enough, but a one-armed bench press with a regular barbell, that's really freaking cool. Even if you weren't injured, you were just doing it for shits and giggles. That's effing impressive. Do you think you could do that?
I'd try it.
You could do a one arm with your good arm. There you go. And start benching with your good arm. Just one arm. Never mind. Okay. Reader. Okay. So I said it 4 different times, but Frieder was what I was pretty sure. Okay. Thank you, Michael, for the clarification. I will make sure that I pronounce it correctly every time now. Thank you. Appreciate that. The Ukraine freight train. That's cool. Ryan, any tips on building a big bench alone? I did strongman for a bit, set a national log record, and now I want to get a big bench, but training over pressing alone is much less dangerous than, overhead pressing alone is much less dangerous than flat benching alone, I assume.
Set a national log record, so he's a great overhead
presser.
So
he's used to overhead pressing, and so he's
that will translate into a healthy bench.
What can he do? To get a big bench while training alone?
Oh, training alone?
Isn't that how you take it?
By himself?
Any tips on building a big bench alone? And then he talks about I did a big bench.
Yeah, if you're training by yourself and you're training alone, you have to utilize ways of not getting hurt and doing self handoffs, which is a pain in the ass. And that's what we've seen with people that lift alone and do self handoff is they take the bar high. We're dealing with a guy right now that's been coming down with BJ Durk who has been self-handing off for a long time, and he takes the bar over his throat. So we're trying to get him to take it out in his bench groove. And so training alone, you're going to have to you're not going to be able to do 1 rep maximum lifts, I don't think, safely. But that's what a good power rack is for. And have safety racks in there, and you'll have to do a 5 rep maximum, 3 rep maximum, something, and with safety bars, obviously, in case you missed a lift per se, if you don't have anybody to train with. Or are we talking about big because the way it sounded like building a big bench alone is he doesn't have a lot of apparatuses, maybe, or just I'm kind of confused on the question a little bit.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he means what I was trying to explain, and then you weren't listening. But where was it at here? Let's see.
Well, don't hit my screen with the pen.
I'm glad you said please. That's growth. Any tips on building a I did strongman. And now I want to get a big flat bench, but training overhead pressing alone is much less dangerous than benching. So to me, he's saying that he doesn't have a handoff.
Yeah,
and he
that's why.
wants to know like what.
Yeah, you have to with your percentages are going to be much lower than a maximum. So that's why I always like to try to find a 5 rep max or 3 rep max, something you can do self hand off and retain adequate form and technique. So it would come down to percentiles.
And like, is there anybody that could like hand
Heavy
off
dumbbells are an
anytime?
option. I
Like,
mean, you can do a
even if
lot of
it's not
exercises, but you're just going to have to do what you can do on the bench by yourself if you have no handoff person, if that's benching alone. Continue on.
okay. 1 rep max. No, that Kolb said Mendy wanted to try them out a long time ago. All Kolb did was put the word in that he was interested. Not right now, though. This was a while ago.
I think I remember that.
Okay.
He was going to try Titan or something.
I gotcha.
That's Mindy. Now he's got his own shirt, so I doubt that's even on the table.
That's true. Thanks for clarifying 1 rep. Tim Odell, LOL, just means you are awesome.
Oh, cool.
Cool. I like it. Well, I'll have to practice it. I don't have to look
It's
back
further up
and
in the
see
chat
it
box.
is. I would have to scroll back, but we'll have to write it down, and we can have that German phrase we can use anytime I meet somebody German. I'll tell them they're awesome in German and look cool. Thank you. You learn something new every day. I like it. 1 rep max. And Miss Ashley, yes, you pronounced it correctly. Haha. Cheese-may. Cheese-may. So that's how I say it. Cheese-may. Rumor in Spanish. We're learning parts of different languages. I like it. Very cool. Cheese-may. Cheese-may means gossip. Right?
Sure.
Was it gossip or was it rumor? I think it was gossip. I believe. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think so.
Pretty sure. 1 rep max. Okay, now I'm gonna go. Have a great night. Thank you, 1 rep. You too. As always, it was a pleasure. Have a great night, sir. Michael Frieder. Tim Odell. LOL. I old and fat. Why do you say that? I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't get it. Why do you say that? I feel like there's something we might have missed between a conversation between those
Foreign
two.
exchange student in Germany, 5-year. Wow, I didn't know that. Tim Odell, fluent in German. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Foreign exchange student. That's cool.
I was Michael Frieder, LOL. I was a foreign exchange student in Germany. I have 5-year-old
level German.
Yeah. Okay, neat. That's really cool. Very cool. Michael Frieder. Tim, then your German is better than my English. Tim Odell at Michael Frieder. I wish I was fluent in Mendelssohn.
You hang around him for a while and you become fluent quickly. His language is easy to pick up and mimic. Very simple.
Bro, after every word. And lots of F words.
The fuck is a, yeah.
What did he say?
Don't get me started with him.
Is it fuck is a food group? He had some little saying that he said quite a few times about
He said
fuck.
a lot of stuff.
I know. I keep track.
Cody Plum, what do you think of Scott's podcast I sent you? The part that you wanted me to watch was Mendelssohn explaining what happened to you. It wasn't, and I thought it was well spoken. I mean,
really?
the way he described it, yeah, it wasn't like he
you have to
bashed
play
him,
it
but
for me.
He was explaining, blah, 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 you shouldn't have been doing that, whatever. But yeah, I didn't watch the whole podcast.
You can only handle so much.
I can only handle that voice, dude. I still need a break from that voice.
That was a long day, of just Mendelssohn on the microphone.
Hours,
you have to understand, we were there from 9 to probably 7 and he was on the microphone the entire time.
Rapping.
So that's a lot. He rapped.
He beatboxing.
Coached people. He complimented people. He insulted people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something special.
Full dose of Mendelssohn.
Never. I don't think I don't know if I've ever been to a meet where the head judge has a microphone and
No.
talks.
Well, you do it at Mindy's meet. So.
Yep, saw that.
Time to eat.
Yep.
I'm
Looks
hungry.
like it's about time.
It's late.
To eat.
My stomach is growling and I'm getting irritated.
Why?
Because I'm fucking hungry.
I fed you before the show.
Yeah, rabbit food. We need a real meal.
Rabbit.
Yeah. All right.
Really?
So, what's next week's show? It's gonna be short and sweet because we got to leave for fucking Troutdale, Oregon in the morning. So we will have. I don't know what we'll have for speed and max effort bench videos because the max effort is going to be me and BJ Dirk. I think we'll be the ones lifting probably. Rest of the guys are taking the week off
from tomorrow probably.
Yeah, a little bit of speed bench tomorrow. It's a
I'll
short.
hope to have my openers to post for you.
Yeah. So and then we'll I'll reach out to
Not that anybody cares about.
Pharrell and see if he'll get back to me on some cost items. I reached out to John Alec and he didn't get back to me on purchasing some stuff for the show on the 100th episode, but hopefully he gets back to me.
Because what episode is it? 93.
It's getting close. It's like we got like 4 more weeks.
It says it like right here, but
Where?
I can't see. Doesn't it usually say
episode 95? Yeah, we got 5 more.
Whoa! So next week will be
giveaways.
96.
Yeah, I need some wrist straps. I need to buy some cuffs. I need to buy maybe some hats, maybe some T-shirts. I
want to go back and watch like from 1 to 95 and just see that.
We're gonna have some giveaways and some more trivia questions, and we'll make it a fun show.
We should we have one where we reminisce and watch like old clips, like some of our favorite episodes?
We probably could. 100th episode, it'll be huge. And if I can think of some more things to
don't build it up that much.
It's huge for us.
It's cool for us. So we'd like to do something cool where there's giveaways again and kind of our way of showing our, obviously we can't give it to every single person that watches, but it'd be cool to give everybody the opportunity to earn, a little something just as a token of appreciation for you guys that tune in each week and, our loyal followers and, always watching when you can.
Everybody can wear wrist straps.
We really do appreciate it.
Can wear certain things, and it's like a one size shoe fits all type of thing. When we get like little giveaways that they utilize in the gym, like I found those bench press clips. I have some odds and ends and stuff I might have here. We'll see.
I think you kind of we got most of those in the
did.
last one.
Well.
I think you're gonna have to order.
I'll go take stuff from our gym like everybody else and just hand it out for free. Fuck everybody else stealing stuff out of there. Bring what I don't know
what you would take.
I don't either. I just made that up.
All
right.
I know you pulled that out.
Guys, gals, women and children.
How many girls do you think are watching? Are there any girls watching?
1.5.
If you are a lady, please chime in the comment section. I really want to know if there's any ladies. No, they're not. Nobody's scared of me.
One rep
I'm
is
a kind
terrifying.
person. He is not. He's just scared for you because knows you make poor choices and are not so smart about the things you say to me. And he knows that you, deep down, he knows you really deserve it. So he's just worried because he knows that you.
He's got my back. One rep. All right, guys. Next week. Everybody have a safe week.
Yep. Have a great rest of your week. Have an awesome weekend. A good start to next week.
Everybody at the Arnold, wish everybody good luck at lifting, competing, strongman, bodybuilding, exhibition stuff.
Very best of luck.
All the crazy things that go on at the Arnold. I just wish I was there this weekend.
I know, me too.
And I'm jealous and envious. And
we're going again. We will go again
next year, maybe.
Yes.
Just go as guests.
Although, if we plan to go again, something will happen. It'll probably get canceled again.
I can go.
That's the way my life works. But yes, I really, really want to go.
And I will get my physical therapy done tomorrow, and I'll have some insights on that. Let you know how that went.
Really want to go. Okay.
I've never done physical therapy in my life, so this ought to be.
You haven't?
Never in my life.
Really?
Never had a cortisone shot. Never done anything. So this is all new,
any of
uncharted territory I'm going through.
I guess most of your injuries are pec tears, and I don't know how much.
Yeah, I just bounce back.
I don't know if you can do physical therapy.
But my body's getting old and falling apart. So, what do you do?
Try physical therapy, and then you go from there.
Do they donate discs, cadavers, or anything, or something?
Cadaver disc.
Just cut out a cadaver disc and put it in there.
It's nothing I've ever heard of.
I don't know. I just
I'll
made
be
that
honest with you.
I'm desperate. All right.
But I'm not saying it's not.
We'll be back same time, same place with some new videos. Hopefully, like I said, you guys have my email. Please send me videos of anything you're doing in the gym. If you want it on the
Anything
show,
you're proud of.
I mean,
anything you want, want people to see.
I mean, this stuff is cool. I mean, that it's innovative. I mean, it's different.
Yeah.
You don't see it every day.
If you have a question on your, form, technique, anything that you're doing,
Send me email.
Send that. If you,
we will break it down. I will try to help. That's what I'm here for.
If you don't specifically want to,
I got 30 years of experience.
Say that.
I'm
Otherwise,
trying to pass it down and help you guys.
I know it's really easy for you guys to hear while both of us are talking at the same time, huh? That's real great to listen to. I know.
Well, what do you do?
You talk one at a time.
I get excited.
Like I explained to my children at
5
school
more
all day.
episodes. When is that? Get your phone out. What's the calendar?
God.
5 more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's April 7th. April 7th will be our 100th episode.
You figure that out for sure.
I just looked at my calendar. Just popped it up. Yeah. April 7th. We got to get ready.
I know.
Maybe we'll have Walmart gift certificates or something. I don't know. We got to figure out something.
Yeah, we'll have to brainstorm and see what we might be able to get.
Amazon gift card or something. I will figure out something. It's going to cost some money, but you know what? It's giving back. You guys show up every Thursday and watch this show. Yeah, and we'll have some.
There's people here.
Weird.
Oh my God, I can't. I'm done. I'm done for tonight's show.
We'll have some weird trivia questions again. And Ashley will wear this shirt again. Let's go, Brandon. I don't get it, but it's a cool shirt. Anyway, hey, let's rock this boat next weekend, and we'll go to the meet, and you guys will lift, and I'll be walking around and filming and all that fun stuff, and we'll have a meet recap of what we saw, what we did, and we will start the next training phase. Might be the Kennelly Classic this summer here. We don't know. Could be happening. IPA meet been thrown around. We'll see.
Talked about.
If gas prices aren't $10 a gallon this summer, we'll be doing that. And a gallon of milk is $50. We'll see where we are.
You pulled that one out of your ass.
You just wait. Hey, I bought my sugar-free popsicles last night, and they were up $1. $5.79.
Yeah, but that's not why.
It's
nothing to do with
price
that.
of gas goes up.
My
the trucks that
gosh.
deliver the food, everything goes up, except your wages. That's how it works in this country.
Sucks.
Yeah, they don't want a middle class. They want completely poor and completely rich here in this country.
Pretty much.
We will see you next Thursday with these two.
Again, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you next Thursday.
Good night, everybody.
Have a great night, guys.